Because I'm worth it.
Yeah.
What do you got there?
It's a Cosmo! Oh my
Ooh.
god.
I need to get some of those. I'm probably gonna have to run out and grab something like in the middle of the stream, something to drink. I have a personal prosecco. I got a 5th prosecco.
Ooh, that sounds cool.
It's a little one. It's a mini bottle.
Oh, that kind of... I was like, as opposed to what other kind of Prosecco? Like the
Public
communal one for the
Prosecco.
village. we go to the Prosecco well in the middle of town and we
Yeah, I'll
pull
be
up the
right back.
bucket.
I would love to move there.
Yeah, please. Where is that prosecco well?
I
Sign
need
me up.
a public Prosecco well.
It
Please.
just comes out of the earth. Yeah, you're like, where's it come from? Don't ask questions.
That
Don't
must
look
be
a
the
gift
most-
horse in the mouth.
Religious place ever. If
Yeah, it's just like Jesus's burial place. It's just constant wine.
there's like fermentation in the earth. That's how holy it is.
The moment it rains, you can only grow things that can grow in wine.
That's probably true,
Cheers.
raccoon.
Yeah, but
Cheers.
that's just because the brewery up the place had a spillage and it's just been leaking.
Oh my god, do you remember that like wine plant?
Oh yeah,
spillage?
the tanker crashed, I think it
Oh
was.
my god, and it's
There
just
was, like,
wine everywhere.
A river of wine was going down the road. All the memes of people with like loads of rose glass. I'm coming! I'm on my way!
Ready! Sign me
Don't
up.
worry,
I'm
I can
clean
help.
This place up.
Well, seeing as it's supposed to be a romantic holiday today, I thought we would start with something very sweet that Disparu would like. Don't
No,
worry.
I've got some. I don't know whether we're thinking about the same thing, but I have a romantic
We're not.
topic as well. Oh.
Here you go. It's a
No,
squirrel.
mine
Disparu
is
will love
far
this.
more romantic.
Well, it's not romantic, really, but
Mine
it's
is.
cute.
I have something romantic too. Oh no, it's a baby, so cute. Is this AI or is this real? I
No,
don't
it's
think so.
real. It's real.
Yeah, he's just got a pet squirrel.
Yeah.
Aw.
He's like,
Oh,
stroke me
it's
more.
funny.
Peanut!
Wants lovin's. So cute. I know, chat. You're just melting. You're welcome. I've been saying this for a week to put on Saucy that the Sprue could see his cousin.
I do get tagged in a lot of squirrel videos. No, my romantic one was this one. I thought this was very fitting for Valentine's Day.
Uh-oh.
The Olympic Village has run through 10,000 contraceptives
I mean,
in a
well-
record 3 days.
You know what? They did 20,000 at the last Olympics, right?
No, this
what
is in
was-
a record 3 days. Normally, they distribute 300,000. I think it's meant to say 30,000, but I'm not sure.
Wow.
That's what was
but
distributed at
you
Paris.
You are putting some of the most fit, sexy human beings. I saw some of those booties on those girls, those speed skaters. Oh my god!
I've got one of those videos as well. She is the
Like, she's
fastest
tall.
ice skater.
And she got like
That's
cut
next.
in her suit. I was like, something might fall out.
I think this should be made illegal. You get, essentially, the peak of humanity from around the world into one place, and none of them can resist each other, and you're not breeding superhumans. What are you doing? Like, this is the perfect opportunity.
Do you remember the time they made like certain beds out of boxes, like cardboard boxes? To
Oh, well, that
prevent
was the
them
thing.
from picking up?
Yeah, 300,000 were distributed. Oh, so this might be across all the Olympics or something, except at the... Oh, no, that was at Paris. Oh, yeah, except at the 2020 Tokyo one. And that was where the beds would support one person's weight. And that was to stop them. And it's like, no, just do it on the floor. Like, they're not going to be that fussy about it. These are athletes. They can do all kinds of weird sports and be... Like, you get a gymnast up.
They'll do
Yeah.
splits in the air. And then
She'll make her own bed.
I can't remember the last time I watched the Olympics. I used to like it when I was younger, like the ice skating stuff. But I kind of...
They'd get more viewers on this. If they did like a
Dang.
Olympics After Dark. Like,
the Olympics would just have like
just the
some
entire
crazy-
village rocking.
Oh my gosh. Anyways,
Do you want to
how
see?
are-
Do you want to see the fastest ice skater in the world?
Hold on, chat.
Are we allowed to show it first and foremost?
Well,
Yeah.
it's just ice skating.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
This is all just
Oh,
the
yeah, this
Olympics.
is-
Oh, I know why he showed
So
it. Okay.
He's
Yep.
It's just the Olympics.
There's two reasons why he's showing these
She's
photos.
just ice skating.
Two.
No, she's a brave ice skater. I think she had to. Personally, I think she chose ice skating just to cool her down. But that was the thing. She is 27-year-old is now the fastest ice skater in a 1,000-meter race. And if you see the outtakes of that race, it is literally them smashing into walls. Like they keep because they're on ice. Half of them just crash half the time.
I love it. I love it.
Ian.
Yeah, what do you?
They are the peak of it. These are the best. Like, if you want athletics, I think most people like feats of human capability. They're all at the Olympics. Everyone's seen that assassin that can just. Everyone else has got all the goggles on and everything, and he's just like bang and wins the record.
Ian, I'm glad you're here because we were wondering if there's wells in Scotland that have prosecco.
Or just any alcohol for that matter.
Yeah, is there like wells that just
Is there
we'd like to know.
Scotch well? Like
Scotch
They have a
well
lot of
sometimes?
distilleries.
Can I just
Lot of
sleep in the
distilleries.
well?
We're just gonna camp out right next to it. Totally fine.
We just
Ask-
hang you
asking for
over
a
it and you get
friend.
drunk off the fumes.
She's engaged to Jake Paul.
Oh yeah, that's the girl engaged to Jake Paul.
I said my days.
I have no idea.
They've been engaged since last year. They're a gorgeous couple.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
Let me see if I can
half
find
of
the
it.
video
Half of
of
it.
them
Yeah.
together.
I mean, we're talking about Jake Paul.
Also, what did you do to Hertz? He was
What?
really upset. What did you do to Hertz?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
I
did
showed
already.
him my favorite song called "I Got Bitches." Well, bitches, and he couldn't stop singing that song.
Ah, okay.
It's a very good song. Okay, so this is them together, Jake Paul and her. They're super cutesies and adorable.
Yeah, but it's also Jake Paul.
It's like Beauty and the Tramp.
Beauty.
Well, I mean, he
Or
billion.
Beauty and the
literally
Beast.
swinging.
Lady and the Tramp, Beauty and the Beast, that's the one.
But they're just so cute together. And he cried when she won. I thought that was really sweet.
Adorable. I
Mhm.
mean, like ugly, but he's just Jake Paul. You know, chat knows what I mean. He's just Jake Paul.
They look
yeah.
so slow when they're skating. I don't
It
believe they're
does.
speed skating.
That would hurt my back. Having to be hunched over for that line, and be like, oh, you stand up and it's just like a real loud crack. You know? Oh, whoops.
Jake Paul will take credit for that, though.
There you go. This is for you, chat.
There you go. The money shot. Happy Valentine's Day, chat. Extra aims to please.
Yeah, chat. I don't have a Valentine, so will you be my Valentine, chat?
I put lipstick on for you.
To be
For
fair, though,
X-ray.
the money shot in the Olympics is basically any of the Olympic sports. So somebody was like, I found my new sport. And it was that one where it's one person on like a sledge going down an ice tunnel. And it was just because they're just wobbling all the time on top of this board as they're going down. Any Olympic sport, it just turns into the same thing.
And also, I have a PSA, well, maybe more like a PSQ for my mods. Does anybody have the picture of Disparu with the squirrel puppet from like a few months ago? I had it, but I can't find it. I need
A
it
few
for
months
an
ago,
emote.
that was like a year at least.
Listen, I'm a female. I don't know time or
Well,
direction.
just because of the puppet,
I just
you don't
exist in the
have it.
moment and
I'm
things
just
move
here.
around me.
I'm just here. Wasp, thank you for the $49.99. Disparu did not get the red lipstick memo. Happy Valentine's.
know,
Thank
right?
you, Wasp. And don't worry,
I
guys,
know.
I'm not skipping. I'll catch up on chats in
I'll have
just
to
a
turn up
moment.
the saturation.
He did. He just put like a very
my God.
light shade on.
Is there the beauty filter? Does it put lipstick on?
Oh god,
I-
probably.
She's gonna find it. I had it. I'll find it because I haven't showed X-ray yet. I have an emote of her, but I need one of Disbrew. I didn't want to upload one of just X-ray and hurt Disbrew's feelings. I need them both at the same time on there. You know, Disbrew's like, I don't care.
I'm renowned for having my feelings hurt. That's what I'm known for.
I know. But real quick, let me get a couple supers because you guys are just flooding in already. Thank you so much. Tech, thanks for being a member for 8 months. What did Yoda say when he saw himself in 4K for the first time? HDMI. That's good.
Oh, God, that took a while.
Oh, my God.
I got that right away. For the first time ever in the Saucy. Ken, thank you for being a member for 18 months. Happy Valentine's Day, lovely, wicked, and X-ray, and handsome Disparu. Gary Thomas for 5. What is the difference between acne and a Catholic priest? Acne usually.
Oh, I know. I already know this one.
God.
I knew this one the moment you said it.
No.
I've got a safer version of something like that.
No.
Of course you do, and you have it locked and loaded already.
I have no fear of going to jail. I know that Beverly will find a way to get me out. How'd you know that? Because she'll never let me finish the sentence.
Oh my God.
He's like, I have a cleaner. He just had that ready for no reason.
Joke.
For no reason, he just has that.
Well, okay, if you want an actual, like, if you want to let the less clean one.
I didn't say that. I'm just saying you had that already.
I was gonna say I have one.
My dog has been licking his balls a lot. I wish I could do that. I would prefer if you just pet him, Will.
Ew. What's the difference between a chickpea and a garbanzo bean?
What?
Oh, you can't pay to have a garbanzo pea on your face.
I've never had a garbanzo bean on my face.
Oh, say I knew that the thing was something like that.
Oh my goodness.
Bye.
Well, anyways, we have a lot to cover today. We're going to cover some of the state of play. A lot. Listen, Disparu, he goes down rabbit holes. And we love him for it because we get some random topics on this show. I go into the group chat and I'm like, hold on, let me open up. Sometimes it's like a Russian roulette with me. Like I'll just open up a bunch of his things. I'm like, I don't know what this article is, but we're going to talk about it. I'm going to surprise myself.
That's what I expect. Like they're just suggestions, right? I put them in. I leave them to you to select the ones you think will be interesting.
So yeah, and I that's what I do. I'm just like, what's this one? Okay, and this I'm going to bring up, and I feel like there's going to be a divide here. I'll say my piece real quick. This is just like the Leonardo DiCaprio stuff, right? Like, okay, 30-year age gap. That's a big age gap. But one really important thing is that they're both two consenting adults, and I don't understand why people care so much.
I think people will like to comment wherever they want to comment. They're consenting adults. I do think that under 25 to a 30 to 40 to 55-year-old, whatever, I guess he's 50, not there's a big difference in some of the lingo, the music, the media you watch, and even interests.
He kind of does still look 30. You're right.
But that's a different question. Like, whether it would actually work long time, or whether she's just after your money, or whether he's just after her looks. I actually consider the money versus looks thing to be an equal trade, because he probably knows he's after her look.
Both are happy with it, right? Yeah.
It's an exchange of value, which is essentially the same as anything. They're just choosing a different value thing. So normally, and I think this has come along as because everyone knows the stats have gone up as women of age, they've remained single and childless for longer. That's when this started to come up, and I think it is just a way to try and stop men going for, like, that can get the younger women. They're like, he should be mine, so how dare he? I think a load of people have realized that they're actually competing with women who are younger than them. And they're like, no, this 50-year-old man should only date me.
It's Toby. You know,
we're just all girls trying to find our mans out there, okay?
Yeah, but no.
But does he have to be a rich billionaire with a dungeon?
Like, you guys both raised like very good points. She's like, who knows? Maybe they're like in love. They're having a great time. Whatever. Cool. Good for them. But it most likely is him. He's like, hey, I want someone young and hot, and she's like, I want someone rich. Boom. They both win. But then X-Ray's point is very valid. Where I wonder what the conversations are like, because she's technically like Gen Alpha, right? And he's Gen X. So
it's not even
pretty big.
It's not even necessarily just money, though, because other things that women find attractive are like status and power.
Security.
And he has both. Like, he's well respected. He's admired. Yeah, he doesn't look 50. I didn't know he was 50 until this.
So he's very tedious. He takes care of himself, like health wise, like what he eats and everything. And he always apparently has been like so like over
Yeah,
the top with it. Like people hate it, but it's like, hey, he wants to only put clean stuff in his body. He's got the money for it. Like, why do you care?
I imagine it makes her feel good as well, because she's like, this famous movie star is after me. And so, think, like, what are alternatives? She could get with another 20-year-old who's just beginning his career, doesn't have a house, doesn't have a car, barely has any money. Or she can get Tobey Maguire. I can understand how that's a legitimately better choice for her. Now, would it work if you were considering family? No, but I highly doubt she is.
Well, not necessarily. Who's that guy with the kid that's like 70 or 80 years old? I forgot his name.
Yeah, that is one of the things where
the guy with the
no,
kid
I know, I even know the example she means. Yeah, it was it might be this. No, but it might be this guy, but I'm not sure.
Robert De Niro, was it? Didn't he? He didn't just have a kid, did he?
Okay,
no, it wasn't Robert De Niro.
Look, this was an even better one. Forget Tobey Maguire. Al Pacino is dating a 32-year-old woman. There's a 53-year age gap.
Yeah, they just had a kid or something, right?
I'm just like, on a limb. She's in it for the money.
No, but I love that she's independently wealthy. She just dates old dudes for the love of the game.
Never mind. I stand corrected.
That was even better.
She has her own money. I wonder. Oh,
she just like Scarface. I mean, that's Al Pacino's got a pretty.
Well, I think there was something about it. She's in the movie industry as well. He has a lot of contacts. There is definitely stuff she can gain from having him on her side. So just there are more things than money, if you're into status and power, getting contacts in the industry and stuff.
Why do I feel like Ian gasped?
He had a kid at 84.
The reason why I posted that first one is simply because I have to admit, Leonardo DiCaprio, inflation affecting his women and going to 25, that did affect me. And so now I have a new Leonardo DiCaprio who's dating 20-year-olds.
Yeah, Toby.
There's finally hope back in the universe.
Toby and Al Pacino. There you go.
Well, she's 32, but the sheer 53-year age difference, it brings us hope.
Yeah.
All I have to be is a multi-millionaire, famous movie star.
Oh my god,
you can do it.
A funny tweet where this taxi cab driver, I think it was like Greece or something, he like rented a yacht for a weekend and ended up getting some young hot girl to like basically be with him all weekend, and she had no idea what his job was. And I guess it's probably a pretty big surprise once she found out.
Wow.
Girls be like that though.
They do.
I mean, that's fair. As long as you both are aware of what's going on.
Yeah.
And happy with it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, but I do agree that 30 is a heck of an age gap. But again, it's Tobey Maguire, and he doesn't look 50. So. But
yeah, but I like I say, I think the different conversations that you see most of the time with the age gap, it's people like, she's only 32, you animal. And it's like, calm down, dear.
Calm down, dear.
Honestly, after 25, the age gap thing isn't as serious, in my opinion, as like under 25. I think there's like a lot of brain development and growth that can still happen before 25.
There was a 10-year age gap between my parents, so I've always grown up with like used to it. It's not a special weird thing. It was people like, oh, if it's 3 years old. And then I can't remember what it was. Somebody said something. It was like a maths equation they'd worked out. It was like your age divided by 2 + 7 or something. I'm like, you have thought about this way too hard. And like, that's clearly nonsense. I think we can all agree. You've gone off the tree yourself there.
It's definitely an Asian that thought of it.
Yeah, just spread around a bit.
You guys do really like numbers, so
yeah,
check it out. So I actually didn't see this until just now. I don't know if one of you guys have the AI clip of Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise. I don't think
I have that afterwards.
But this Will Smith fighting a spaghetti
monster. This was good.
Epic action film scene, different cuts, 80s movie scene. I can play the sound on this, right?
They also did, because no copyright with it. There was also one of him eating spaghetti, and it's the best one of him eating spaghetti I've seen.
Let me see if I can find it for you.
Well, I saw two, but the one with the table where he's using there's like a posh one, sea dance. Like this could have been in Men in Black 2.
Whoa. That's better than some of the Disney CG we've seen.
Yeah. I don't think anyone would really complain if that was in a movie.
No.
No, this is pretty wild.
It's gonna make me hungry.
She's like, I want to eat the spaghetti.
There's got to be easier things than killing a spaghetti monster.
Okay, so this is the evolution of him eating spaghetti.
I kind of prefer the original, to be honest. It was-
That's hot.
That's
Uncle Phil, come try this. Fresh pasta of Bel Air.
I don't know whether
Oh,
the
God,
music
the
might get
chewing
you.
sounds are killing me.
Oh, it might,
Sorry.
because it's a yeah.
Now, this
You
is the
heard
latest
of
one.
Kling 3.0. I heard it can create multiple scene cuts like this with a single prompt. And it knows
Now,
when
he
to
did look
cut
CGI
to
on the close-up.
whoever is talking. But did you know that all this audio was also generated with the same prompt? I
His mouth looks weird.
It's
guess
because
I didn't, sir.
the okay, so when it comes to voices, you think about more than you have to match the atmosphere conditions of the voice. So they're generating a voice to try and sound like him, but it doesn't sound like it's in an open air sky thing, and your voice just goes, that's weird. There's something wrong with that. It's also, it is slightly off time.
A lot of times you can tell. Like I've been seeing so many ads that they're trying to pass off as like real people. You know, I know you guys have seen them too, probably. And like, there's something that always gives it away that it's AI. I know they're gonna end up perfecting it, right, to where we can't tell, because there are sometimes
Those videos,
you have to you
that,
can't tell.
That depends. Because at the moment we've gone from nothing to something that is very difficult to tell whether it's real or not. But at the start of anything is all the easy gains, and then you're going now
There
for
it
the
is.
details. Like, does the voice exactly match? Does it sound like the atmosphere? Does the light all work correctly?
Yeah.
And those are far harder to nail down in something. And so you'll either see it tail off or perfect itself, and it's a question of whether it tails off before it becomes actually useful.
Yeah.
Oh, Simu Liu got pissed about this.
Oh yeah. So
a lot of
let's
people
just
didn't
watch
like.
this.
Yeah, but Simu Liu was the funniest.
You killed Jeffrey Epstein, you animal! He was a good man! He knew too much about our Russia operations. He had to die, and now you die too.
Now, that doesn't sound like him at all. But
No.
the grip with the hands, that is a straight Tom Cruise move from the movies.
But the punching is like very off. It doesn't look. It looks like it's too practiced of a routine. They're not actually punching them.
Yeah, but also, a movie never would have shown you that camera angle. It wouldn't show you that, oblique
Would
of
have
an,
been
is it
from the
oblique of an
back or
angle?
something.
Yeah, it would have hid it more. So, that's more Hollywood knowing better tricks than anything else.
Yeah. So Simu Liu, LOL. Anyone who has ever watched a martial arts movies knows this is absolute dog crap.
Mhm.
Yes, true, technically, but what did you do? I ended up critiquing your martial art moves because your movie sucked like dog crap. You can watch Star Trek, the original series, some of the worst fight scenes ever, but they're fun.
Mhm.
It doesn't have to be believable to be good.
And Simu Liu is just not good.
Well-
So I mean,
One of the things about quality is it gets you immersed in the world and then you don't care. So we found this out with VR, that if you put a VR headset on someone and present them with cartoon graphics or pixelated graphics, their brain just looks around and goes, oh, this is the world now. It doesn't go, this isn't photorealistic, I don't believe it. You immediately get immersed because it fulfills all of the exact senses and stuff. And I found that with Babylon 5. Babylon 5 has terrible CGI, but you're so invested in the story that when the action happens, you're invested in the action. I don't care that it looks like it was invented on an Amiga. That's why when people complain about critiquing Star Wars fight scenes and stuff, if you're already at the point where you're thinking about a fight scene, you already don't like the series. You're not nitpicking at that point. You're looking for something to actually interest you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
yes.
90s, maybe even early 2000s, thinking like even Charlie's Angels and Buffy, and they
They're doing another
had
Charlie's Angels.
Horrible.
I know we'll talk
I
about
saw
that in a minute.
They
was
had horrible
but it-
fight scenes too, but I
because you would
could
see
forgive
the
it.
Yeah, I loved it because you would see the stunt double. It's just there's
It's
people
so
make
obvious.
reels now of like a Buffy, and I'm like, you guys know I love that show, but I'm like, man, like that is so true. I won't even pretend like those scenes weren't done terribly, and you could just see like the muscular stunt double, like for Sarah Michelle Gellar
with her string bean arms. And you're like, ooh.
Even Angel, there was the one, like in particular, a really strong one where Buffy and Angel are fighting at the end of season 12. And I don't know if his stunt double was like Asian or something, but that was not David Boreanaz. And like they zoomed out, and I'm like, why couldn't they get him for that like shot? Just because you could totally see like a thinner face and like a wig. Exactly. It's still real to me. But yeah, let me see. I have a gajillion clips here since you brought up Charlie's Angels. I don't want it. I didn't watch the one with Elizabeth, what's her face? Didn't she like produce it? I know it had the one girl that played Jasmine and the Pink Ranger.
You can't make Charlie's Angels unless you want to make it for the male gaze. You just can't do it.
Well,
Women are not
true.
interested in spy movies.
You literally hit it on the nail. For them to make it modern day, they have to work way harder than it is originally.
Yeah. If you just had them all wearing next to nothing, and they were doing like the splits and stuff. Like there's a scene in even the remake of Total Recall where Kate Beckinsale slides across a table or the floor and knocks a guy out with her genitals. I'm like, that just do that.
Excuse me?
She slides across the floor with her legs open and hits him in the face with her crotch.
That's
It's
a
like,
different
like
type of teabagging.
Yes, it was Kate
funny.
Beckinsale. It was perfect television.
Amazing is all I have to say.
People say that movie is awful. It's like, no. There's also a moment where she's taking the piss out of the wife because she's like, "Did you taste me on him?" or something like that. And I'm like, this is amazing.
Oh damn.
Yeah, Kate Beckinsale is getting added to the coupling in Jimmy Carr. I think so.
Well, Kate Beckinsale's one of Disper's lady loves.
Yeah.
Well, she was when I was a
young
teenager.
crushes,
She's aged out now.
One of his first
Well,
crushes.
we can remember OG Kate Beckinsale. I mean, I just
before
love
she
her
got under the surgeon's knife.
dark features, and then her eyes are just like piercing.
But
Yes.
Kate Beckinsale is not the same person she was in every sense of the word.
So
A lot more plastic.
the scribe behind Crazy Rich Asians and The Proposal. I haven't seen Crazy Rich Asians. Is that any good, actually?
A lot of
guessing
Asians.
you-
Let's ask it. Movie. Yes. I liked it. I didn't think it was a good movie.
Is it a stereotype if they fulfill it? Isn't that just like accurate?
All the Asians in chat, have you watched Crazy Rich?
What if they all
Raise your
say yes,
hand.
though?
They're like,
Did you
yes,
do
this is great.
Homework while watching Crazy Rich Asians?
Well, I'm sure if
okay.
there was a Crazy Rich
White people.
Brits, this
Oh,
Rue would have
sorry.
seen it, or yes, I would have watched Crazy Rich White People. Like, I've seen The Proposal.
I think that was just the Island files that got released recently.
Oh no!
Oh dang.
Dang. Oh boy.
Epstein
Well,
was a good person.
that was great. That was wild. Um,
He loved
I've
his
seen The
jerky.
Proposal though. So they're working to revive the
Pizza.
1970s. So it's not going to be quite like which is unfortunate because the early 2000s, like that's something that you could still rewatch. Like I, as like a young girl, me and my friends loved it. We were like, we want to beat Charlie's Angels. We want to like kick butt and look good.
Did you do
doing
the
it.
poses as like a group?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Listen, one of me and my
Lucy
friends, she had a camcorder. And we set it up.
Wait, which
That's
one
my
would you do?
headcanon.
Charlie's
From now
Angels.
on, I think Wicked leaves the stream and does like the Charlie's Angels kick just before she walks off.
Out of these ones, I think because like kids are like mildly like I don't know. Because I had brown hair, she's like, you got to be Lucy Liu because you're
Oh, I
brunette.
was Cameron Diaz, obviously.
But you were tall. I probably like personality wise, especially back then, probably would have been Drew Barrymore's character because she was a bit more of a tomboy, and I definitely was when I was like a kid. But yeah, I've seen The Proposal, and I don't know. I'd give it a watch and see, but this just doesn't feel like something that needs to be
Done.
I don't
brought
think they can make
back?
this. I think
already
this
did it.
is
What was it,
another
20
version.
When did it
Yeah, but
come
I mean-
out?
Well, they did two, didn't they? Was it? Did they do two? Because I know there was one where they're like, "This isn't for men," and then they're like, "Why did the men not arrive?" And then there was a Lucy Liu version. But I think this is another version of Blade, where they refused to make Blade because they wanted to put like loads of women there and make them all the forefront of the thing. They can't just make a man on his own killing vampires because it's too masculine. I don't think they could do this, because to do this, it would have to be too feminine. And I think that you would have to give the men what they wanted in women, and I think that's also on the opposite end of the scale for them. They won't do it.
It will end up looking like Lara Croft.
Exactly.
Yes.
I mean, even the one in the 70s, like, wasn't the 70s the time where they like stopped, they weren't wearing bras and stuff? Like, that was a big thing in the 70s. So I bet you the
nipples
yes,
Well, I wouldn't be surprised. There's a
Yeah.
Doctor Who companion who goes down in history because she never wore a bra in any of her running scenes. Like, that's what she's known for.
That was also a thing in the 90s. Watch Friends. Every man in the chat probably knows exactly what I'm talking about, because I had a guy point it out to me about like Rachel and stuff with the
What's his name?
not wearing bras.
Alan Titchmarsh did a gardening show over here, and the only thing I remember from his entire show is everyone talking about this woman that he had on his crew because she never wore a bra when she was gardening. That was all anyone cared about during his gardening show. It was like throughout all of entertainment, this has been used because everyone knew it worked.
Yeah. I don't want it.
Oh, is that the entire article? Is it just like 3 paragraphs?
It's not very long. It just says the project is in
That's
early
what she said.
development. Charali was a producer who segged. Is that what that is? Segged? I don't even know that word. Segued. Oh my gosh.
Segued, yeah.
Just screenwriting, penning.
I only knew when you highlighted it. I was like, okay.
Pending proposal under pseudonym. The ensuing movie will become a Disney hit. Oh, it's Disney too. Oh no, which became it says which became a Disney hit in 2009.
Yeah, this is
Launched
about other
his
movies.
career. That was the early one. His credits include the 2016 Magician's Heist thriller Now You See Me Too. Haven't seen that, as well as. No, I haven't seen that. Crazy Rich Asians, Warner Brothers hit adaptation. Blah blah. Okay.
I think it's less about what he's made before and more about what he's willing to put in the movie. It's like, are you going to make this for men or not? If you're not, it won't work.
Listen, there's people in chat that would pay to see that, Jay. You better be careful.
I said pics, please.
Pics, please.
Jay,
No,
you can't just put that out there without doing
See,
it.
I knew Ian was going to say something. Where?
He's like, my DMs are open.
No, it is weird what happens when you look at boxes and you sort of the symbols on them.
Oh
and
my
things.
god, disbrew.
Maybe it wouldn't be so heavy if they used their arms. And it's just like, look, always lift with your back, people. That's what matters about this signal.
Put your back into it. Put your into it. Oh. Well, it is Valentine's Day, okay?
Well, you know what?
so-
Here's
What? They just lifted a box. It's like, you always remember, safety is important. Unless you're at the Olympics, breed superhumans.
Sorry, like cough and laugh. Sorry. Okay, so whoever made this, they could have done better with like an AI picture of Sydney Sweeney, but here you go, guys. Sydney Sweeney is reportedly a top name on the casting list to be the next Bond girl. What do you think,
Well,
Chad? I think this is a perfect move because it would make all the men happy, and that's what the Bond girl is supposed to do, right? It's supposed to be for the male gaze, and Sydney sure is.
The source for this is the Sun article, which I posted underneath it in the chat. And it's because apparently she is friends with the guy making the movie. So
Really?
you have... She's got the because if you remember with Madam Web, when it all flopped and everything, they were like, "Do you regret doing it?" She was like, "No, because I did that movie specifically to get contacts within Sony and within the movie industry." She does seem very savvy in like the choices that she makes, the people that she gets to know. She knows that you have to network and stuff like that. So
Okay.
I wouldn't be surprised if she is in the news all the time. She's just come off The Housemaid, which did very well.
American Eagle. Her
that also
own
proves.
lingerie.
Yeah, American Eagle. Well, the Housemaid proves that women will go and see a movie with her in. Like, they didn't put them off in the movie because it's massively successful. So, the men like her, the women will go to see her if they're in the right movie.
It just has to be the right movie. You're right.
Well, she's been suggested for this role loads of times.
She's got the Bond girl look though. Like even if she
oh my
couldn't-
god,
like,
she wears this instant
exactly.
Bond girl look.
Yes. I'm for it. I like it also, you know what, since we're talking about this, Rachel White.
It said she has the backing of Jeff Bezos. I don't know whether she knows Jeff Bezos, but if that would be a big plus as well.
Yeah.
I think she went to his wedding, if I remember correctly.
Well,
I think.
that's an in.
But speaking of Bond, I didn't, and also I don't know where I've been, but I didn't know Rachel Weisz. That's how you pronounce your last name, right? From Mummy, Weisz. I don't know.
Is it
Okay, no.
WEIB? I don't know.
Why? I think it's
Weisz, WEISZ.
or something like that.
Why
Yeah,
sounds like it. Yeah.
I didn't know she was married to what's his name, the Bond that no one likes.
Who is she married
Daniel
to?
Craig. She's married to Daniel Craig. I didn't know that.
I didn't know Daniel Craig was married.
I
thought he was gay.
Has he ever seen a face, or has he only ever seen the back of a head?
My God, Disparu.
I'm just asking.
A question doesn't harm things usually.
I'm curious.
Daniel Gay. Anyways, she's
I'm
clearly
no, you get like I'm English. He's from somewhere in the UK. I am proud that he was the. I for one am proud and salute the first female James Bond.
Wow.
Well,
well, he did get flicked under a chair with a whip. I remember that scene.
And it was lucky because he hasn't got anything there, so it didn't hurt him at all. Oh. That was why he survived that part of the movie. Little behind the scenes fact.
Movie magic and all.
Mm-hmm. Well, it was like, yeah, hit me. Stop trying to hit me and hit me.
Well, clearly she's more based than he is. This take was great. I don't know if you watched it yet, Disparu, but I really enjoyed it.
I don't know what this is about. Oh,
okay. So
I think I saw a summary.
Yeah, somebody asked her about like a female Bond.
Tell me about bringing this to the screen again. What made you want to tackle this in this way?
I'm just a fan of the original Cronenberg film. I just always remembered it. It always haunted me. And so I think one day I was thinking about, wouldn't it be great to do a TV show about sisters? And I went, oh, what if? And then that was the idea. It was just basically so I could play the roles. I don't have a great philosophical, political treaty on it. It was just like, so I could do it.
I love that you redid this in a female perspective. Perhaps it's time to do that with more. Would you like to see the time that we did see it with female James Bond? Would you like to see that? Who would be that?
Definitely not. That's a male character written by a man for a man. No, I have no personal interest in that. But somebody else does. That's great. But yeah.
Now.
I like that because you know, like a lot of Hollywood.
Firstly, this isn't as base as it first seems. This is the same as choosing any other down the line, middle of the road. Everyone already agrees with me.
It's a very neutral response.
Barbara Broccoli already said this. Amazon already said this. They've already ruled out the being a female James Bond. Everyone knows it's not going to happen. So she's essentially agreeing with the powers that be. If she really wanted to be edgy, she said he'd have to be like natively English. He'd have to be English, Scottish, Welsh, Irish. And I don't think she would do that. Because that's the one thing that hasn't been ruled out and they refuse to rule out when they're asked.
Well, I still like that she said that because she could have been like, oh, yeah, we need a female Bond. I'm just saying because
they already had one.
She was... Really?
Yeah, Daniel Craig. She should know better than most.
But breaking, I did. Jay sent me a picture of him in red lipstick. You guys ready for this?
Jay or Daniel Craig? Oh God.
I was going to say, I would be worried. Like, my first question would be, why do you have lipstick on hand? It's like, no, actually, I always have it by my PC desk so I can top up my lippy.
You really never know with Jay.
You have to be ready. You gotta be ready
I like to look good on stream, okay?
Oh.
It's my emergency lipstick.
That was not Steve Buscemi. That was Jay. You gotta. You need glasses.
I've never seen them in the same room at the same time.
Wait, what is this? I also have a list of what.
Have you not seen Billy Madison? Probably not. Have you seen Billy Madison? Watch it. Just watch it for a nice little laugh. I
just think he means a list of lipsticks. It's like, no, I have to try the caramel apple. I don't know what they call lipsticks.
Just for a caramel apple dropping this fall.
Yeah. Why not?
Why not? I'm gonna get a couple of supers. Thread, thank you for the $4.99. Happy Valentine's Day, host, mods, and chat. Thank you, Thread.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Gary, now I'm scared to highlight your messages. Thank you for the 5. On a somewhat related note, Disparu, why do Ukrainian rent boys want to burn down your PM's properties?
Are you trying to get me killed?
Gary.
Is that a factual thing? Like,
yes.
Someone's burning down properties?
Yes.
Okay.
5. I I don't know whether it's 3 or 5, it's one of them, have been committing arson on his property and his old car, and our PM has an official address, official residence like yours does, but they're attacking his old home and his old car that we don't know about. So people are like, how do you know his old address and his old car? Why are you attacking it now? And why are they always men of the night? It's very strange.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
I will leave it for people outside of these borders to put everything together.
Andrew, thanks for the £2. Disparu, look up Flesh Bear. It's romantic. I don't want
That does
Disparu.
not sound romantic.
You know what? Thank you for telling Disparu.
Flesh anything does not sound romantic.
Well, it's romantic in a sense, I guess.
Even in light isn't romantic.
Monkey Hate Clean for 2. Does Ian need a light? Because we're the perfect match.
Oh my god.
There we
that is
go.
so cheesy.
Mr. Tex gifted a
Speaking of
membership.
Flesh.
Thank you so much. And Mr. Tex also gave him a $1.49 super sticker. Thank you. Dan Vicious for 2. X-ray doing my garbanzo joke. Love you guys.
Sorry. I'm a great recycler, okay? Save the earth.
She
the
remembers
planet.
things. Monkey Hate Clean for 5. Why did the Mexican take anti-anxiety medication for his?
Oh my god, that is awful. That is genuinely horrific, and you should be ashamed of yourself. Like that was like physically painful for me when I worked it out.
You know what? You should have put it in a Star Trek meme format.
No, I've got one. If you're like, I need to cleanse the palate after that. Oh my god, that genuinely painful.
Go ahead, cleanse the palate. Pull something up. What do you got?
I have.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Thank you for teaching me the word plethora. It means a lot. I've also got another one.
Oh, that hurts.
That hurts. He's got another one.
I sleep with my husband 3 times a week. I do that 4 times. But you don't have a husband? I thought we were talking about yours.
Oh
my
god.
Valentine's Day, everybody!
He's ready. This is his idea of a great Galentine. This is a Galentine stream, guys. Just us girls here.
Just us girls.
Just
yeah.
us girls. Market reality for 50. This topic really gets my goat. There are as many women dating younger men as there are men dating younger women. Bottom line, as long as
That's
they're
disgusting.
consenting adults, it's nobody's business. But theirs, leave people alone. Agreed.
Yes.
Obviously, there should be more men dating younger women. That,
know
yours
you think
disgusts me.
so.
I don't want equality.
Duke Devil for 5. Okay, this is out of the box thinking, but let's have this panel as Charlie's Angels and the perfect casting for Charlie as. Can we only if we can get Disparu in the Farrah Fawcett wig? Then I'm down. But that's that's
my
not
god.
negotiable.
Yes,
Need a
please.
wig? I can just grow my hair.
Well, you gotta let me style it like Farrah Fawcett so you can really do the hair flip. The chat will go nuts. Saw, thank you for the 10. Happy Valentine's, X-Ray Girl, and Wicked, and Disparu. I could have used X-Ray Girl at the gym because I did.
That sounded like you were
150
reading 4 people. It was
I know,
like
well, 'cause
X-Ray,
the heart-
Girl, Wicked, and Disparu.
Mr. Rose's
I was like,
I
hang on.
paused. I could have used X-Ray Girl at the gym because I did 150 pounds barbell pause RDL, and I accidentally added 100 pounds more this week for 250 pounds.
How do you accidentally add weight? I don't understand that.
I don't get
You
it.
just, there's like a peg at the back. You
It
put
just-
the peg in the wrong hole.
It just,
and
it just
like
slipped on there, you know. it
everyone
fell on
knows
it.
everything goes to hell if you slip it in the wrong hole. Like, that leads to a whole load of trouble you weren't
Oh
expecting.
my god, a hole.
That, can you read? I feel like Disparu. Can you read this like in your announcer voice? This would be you at the Olympics.
What's my announcer voice?
Just your regular voice.
I was like, do I have an announcer voice? Mr. Rich Low Pitch. It's like he designed it this way. He planned his name around it.
You did.
Welcome to the Winter Olympics. We have a ton of plowing, and I'm not talking about the snow. That is true. Like, this is 10,000 in 3 days. 3,000 a day. How many people are even in the Winter Olympics? How many contestants? Actually, that is a good
Can
point.
you imagine the amount of like finishes that happen? They're all going for the gold in bed
Okay,
and out
so-
of bed.
So there's 2,900 athletes. You're going to have to assume
One
a
second,
lot
Tom.
of those women have partners anyway because they're very attractive, right? So you would imagine most of them actually have partners somewhere else. probably very rich, wealthy partners that they're not going to cheat on. At least half. So that means...
Okay, so yeah.
Even if you go to half, there's 2,900. You're talking twice a day, every day, and you still get through 10,000.
You know,
and then
these people were not allowed to even think of relationships. So then when they finally finish their sport, what are they gonna do?
Well, yeah, I mean, it is like snowy and there's ice everywhere. So like, well, this is my entire point. If you want a baby boom, just keep women inside. They will just breed. It's what happens. And the Olympics prove it. I now have science backing up my point.
He's like, trust the science. You got a
And
board over here.
Actually, keeping them in the kitchen was for human reproductive purposes.
Okay, so we have to think there's definitely people who are grabbing a handful or a bowl full when they see it, but then there's the people who don't even use it. So it kind of evens out anyways in the end, I think, you know, between the two.
But, like, they planned 10,000 for the entire Olympics. And even then, now you're thinking 2,900 people, 10,000. Were you
like
just an
3
idiot?
times each
person
or encounter, I guess.
Oh yeah, because you'd have to halve it anyway because the 2 people only need 1. So you'd have to halve it, then halve it. So you're on what, 25%. So it is
4 encounters.
It's actually that's actually 6 times a day per person.
No, 6 times in the time of the Olympics if they planned for 10,000.
Well, they did it in 3 days.
Yeah. But like I said, I think they're just grabbing a bowl full, a couple handfuls full, you know, free stuff.
Yeah, they were probably in stacks of thousands, and they looked at the woman and went, "No, I'm going to need these."
Yeah, he's like, oh, slide it into the bag. We're gonna take this whole thing.
It's like Jimmy Carr or drink. But Jimmy Carr always says that the reason old men need Viagra, it's not because they're impotent. It's because old women so very ugly.
Oh, dang. Well.
Wow.
But the Olympics, though, the Olympics is the opposite. You could cure yourself at the Olympics. I think we should do that. It'll be cheaper.
Well, you might be onto something.
I'm recycling. Do you want to see one of my scientific studies? I've prepared 2 scientific studies for this week. One of them is to do with Valentine's Day.
Oh no.
What do you have?
The first one, though, is just in general, though, because I think we all know this, but it's nice to be scientifically proven correct. Dyeing your hair on natural colours is reportedly linked to higher rates of mental health instability.
Oh, I saw that, yep.
I mean, they're onto something there. It checks out.
We can all agree with that one. The other one, though, this is the romantic part of the stream. This is about as romantic as I get.
About to get romantic on you guys.
Yes.
Found chicken wow.
You know what it's like? You take her out to a nice restaurant and just she's there in the middle of the meal, just before the dessert comes, you hit her with the science. This one.
The science is settled.
New research shows that women show more indirect and verbal hostility towards women with large chests. Does this explain the hate for celebrities like Sydney Sweeney?
Yes. I mean, that's always been a time-old thing that's happened. There's a lot of people who are jealous of the young, hot girl. Even in high school, there's this inherent hate towards... I've seen videos where you get this hot girl just standing there and the amount of people who just stare and just have that look on their face like, ugh. Then they look at their husband or boyfriend like, why are you looking?
Yeah, no, there's this thing. Like, I wasn't raised this way by my mom, but there's a lot of mothers that raise their daughters to look at women as competition like immediately, and that seems
well, they
like
are competition.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I get what you're saying, but I don't know. I just never was like that. Like, even as a little girl, like if I seen another little girl, I'm like, I'm gonna go grab my Barbie and let's play. Like, I just always was friendly. But then, like, once I started getting older in like high school, I'd make friends, and they all just like a lot of them ended up just being. I'll try to be nice here, but they were just not good. And
yeah, but that makes sense though, because I was about to, every single man has all experienced the same thing, and I don't know whether women do it deliberately. Always happens. You have the hot girl. The hot girl makes friends with the ugly girl. Then you chat up the hot girl, and the ugly girl always gets in the way 100% of the time, and it is done in the most passive-aggressive, jealous, cowy. Oh, of course you're always after her. The men are always after her. Happens every time.
It's not always passive. That happens, like, I've seen this at clubs, especially where they get physical. Like, stop talking to her.
Yes.
Yeah, but something like
Yes.
that. I have legitimately had what I said, though. Everyone's always after her. She literally, hello? Everyone's always after her. It's like, well, for a start, I know her. I don't know you. Secondly, you're on the rugby team. What do you expect?
Dude, rugby is rough, okay? One summer,
Everyone knows who I'm talking about the moment I said she was on the rugby team.
Listen, me and my friend tried to do rugby, and she was like the same build as me. We're not built for rugby. We're like,
I was gonna say, you don't look like
Yeah,
you're built
I
for
don't
rugby.
think you've been on a rugby team.
No. We ended up doing volleyball. Okay, volleyball and softball. More our speed. We're like, let's try it. After one practice, we were like, I'm gonna die. Like, it was so rough. We were like, no, I quit.
You quit volleyball?
No, rugby. I did volleyball.
Oh.
You don't
I did
look like a
volleyball.
rugby
I'm surprised you didn't get
No.
picked up and carried to the end points.
I went to one practice,
Like,
and I'm telling you, my friend was
It's
the
like
same
Lord
height
of the
as me and
Rings.
everything.
I can't carry the ball, but I can carry you.
Oh my god. You're
I
the
did
Sam,
not.
or you're the Frodo to someone's Sam.
Yeah, except it's this time, it would be the equivalent of the orcs picking her up and just carrying her the way they wanted.
Yeah, those girls were massive. Like, me and my friend are like, hello.
Wildebeest.
Refrigerators.
Sasquatches. I have too many teeth to be a rugby player. Of course, Ian loves rugby. He's like, give
I
me
have
more
seen, I
fame.
have seen
Just like the
videos
boys.
of men giving themselves cauliflower ears because they think it makes them look tough. I'm like, why? Why?
You literally
I have
are
never
so
heard women
crazy.
go, you know what I really love on a bloke? Cauliflower ear.
No one has ever said that. Ever.
No. They would much prefer you just said
No,
muscles.
it's just like guys with their muscles. Guys tend to compliment other guys on their muscles. Girls don't do that. They don't tend to compliment people in general, to be fair. But yeah, the amount of juicing up, like, or not juicing, boosting, like, you're like, oh, dude, you look so good. You got them
Gassing 'em up.
gains.
Yeah.
No, guys don't compliment each other. I can understand women not complimenting guys just in case they take it the wrong way. That makes sense. That could
Well, look at how
end up
some
in like a
guys
dangerous
tend
position.
To get complimented in general, like,
Yeah,
I
but
will say-
I can understand women not doing it because if you compliment a guy and he takes it the wrong way, now you're in a potentially dangerous situation. So that makes sense. But you also have the women that just flirt with everything because they think it's polite. I'm just being friendly, and like they're just flirting with everything.
You're right. Like, that's why I'm careful. I worked in, like, the minute that I could start working, I started working in like customer service stuff, like kitchens and like front desk stuff. And I learned really fast not to be
too
like,
nice.
too nice. Like, you're supposed to be like that. Like, I've always been nice because sometimes you could, like, a smile could like make someone's day. Like, I thought of it like that. But then, like, I would get guys that were like, can I have your number? Do you want to go out sometime? I'm like, no. And then that makes it awkward because they come into my place of work to get food all the time, stuff like that. So like, I learned to just be like, hello, have a good day. Don't smile too big because they think you're flirting if you do that.
No, it is
Mhm.
absolutely so true. I remember being talked to when I was a student about that because I was so used to working with, like, at the spa and being overly friendly with people. And
Yeah,
not
where
in a-
flirting with them makes them want to come back. So it's
well,
actually
I mean, I
good
guess
for the
it's
business.
in a
That
sense
too,
it's flirting, but it's also customer service, being inquisitive and all that. But then obviously in a different setting, in a medical setting with actual dudes versus girls, it can be taken a certain way.
That's why I liked working at the daycare. Being a daycare teacher was great because I could just smile and have fun with the kids, and no one took it anyway, like the babies. But yeah,
You're not disproving my theory.
oh,
That
yeah.
all women want to do is cook and look after babies. That is.
I do like to do those things.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Well, did you see that video that came out a while? It was like a few days ago. A woman was given a baby, and she's just in like floods of tears. And
Oh,
everyone's like,
yes.
"It's reset it back to
that's fine.
factory settings." And it was like, "I never knew this," and it is true. I've seen this talked about in Japan that Japanese people have so few babies that when they see one, they all just crowd around. It's
weird.
like it's like going to the zoo. They see them that rarely, and so they all are just obsessed with this baby because they've never seen one. And I do think it's happening everywhere that if you're surrounded by loads of people having babies that you hold all the time, that instinct will kick in a lot earlier, and you'll have babies when you're like 22. But if you don't see them, I can understand why you don't have babies until later on, because you just don't, like, you see babies in like the abstract of things that other people have, and you're like, well, maybe I don't like it, maybe it's a lot of effort, until you hold one and then the biological stuff kicks in.
Why can't I find that baby video? Oh no.
I don't know. I
think a lot
stalled
of
for as
people-
long as I could.
Sorry. I did find another one which we can watch, I guess.
No, that was a specific video.
Yeah.
It's okay. Do you want me to pull something else up while you're looking for it?
Yeah, I can look for it and bring it up later.
Well, this I wanted to bring up. This was like a few weeks ago. Is Housemaid even still? It's still in theaters, right? Or
Yeah, last I checked, it was in theaters.
so yeah. It
I
grossed
immediately
over,
found it. I did one search.
Oh no, I thought I sent it in a group chat, and I was looking in my group chat. That's why.
I typed in woman reset to factory settings baby and immediately found it.
So yeah,
Go
The
on.
Housemaid has now grossed over 354 million worldwide. It cost 35 million to produce.
I mean, this is a success. Success.
Absolute success. Like, you guys know how I
Yeah.
feel about it. Like, I liked it, but like the ending kind of like got a little too like, okay, this is turning into like a kind of feminist femme fatale thing. But overall, I liked it.
It was definitely
one thing-
feminist.
The one thing though, like that's kind of bad that's come from this. There were so many like reels and TikToks coming out of women like, I'll dye my hair. I'll dye my hair. Like, they liked him so much they were like totally okay with like the abuse that he did, and they're like, that's fine. He's hot. Kind of back to like where people like that. During
Well,
the
did you
Great
ever see
Time, too.
Did you ever see the Tinder experiment? So this scientist got very curious, and it actually killed his. Oh yeah, so this is the. We'll do this first.
Okay.
Like, she doesn't even know why she's crying. Like, all of this is biological. It goes beyond conscious mind. It goes beyond conscious decision. So when women go, I don't want a baby, 95% of women throughout all of human history have given birth. 5% of women, and this goes across all of history, and it basically stays the same. It's always 5% of women, which is probably just like an evolutionary mutation. It's just in case sometimes that will be an advantage. But nearly all women do. This goes beyond like her own personal decision, and so she only meets that reality when she actually gets given one.
And I think a lot of people don't even know how to hold babies. Like, if you
Oh,
think about it.
absolutely. It's not.
Like-
That's not an instinctual thing. You have to be told. Yeah.
It's
And
like when
so-
you hand it to like a man and they're like,
What
Yeah,
do I
and they
do
don't.
with
They
this?
don't.
And,
They don't
like,
support the head or anything.
maybe-
Yeah. Well, especially the man. He's like, what if I hurt it? Right. So he's like, I don't want to do anything to it that might break the thing, and so he just kind of leaves it there as it is. I did see.
Yeah, it doesn't move,
There was a
doesn't
Star
breathe.
Trek. There was a Star Trek meme for this. I didn't pull up because I didn't think it'd be necessary. It's a Klingon, and he's like, whenever you get held a baby, just tell him no thanks. I'm vegetarian.
What's your name?
But yeah, that is what we need more of in society. If you want I see all the European countries like, well, maybe if we pay women. No, just give them babies. Just have a baby that you hand to people, and it'll work itself out. This isn't complicated.
let the women make the sandwiches and have the babies. It's okay.
A lot of moms I know, okay, maybe like two, they love when people come over because then they don't have to hold their babies.
I can
Someone
see
just-
that
I
as
need
well.
a break.
I had a teacher at college who said the way he was, I think he described it as tricked into becoming a father, was his wife's sister got pregnant and they brought the baby round and they kept giving it to him. And he was like, oh, this is really nice, actually. Let's have our own. This is what I didn't know at the time, is every time it crapped itself, or every time it threw up, or every time anything horrible happened, the wife grabbed it off me, gave it to the sister, they sorted it out, and I only dealt with the nice bits. And it was like, essentially, I got psyoped by my wife and her
But
sister.
that is every uncle and aunt that's out there. You get to have the fun parts when you watch a baby, and then you give it back to the parents when they cry, poop,
Oh,
puke.
yeah, but this was a premeditated psyop in order to
Oh,
make
they
him want
actually
children.
legitimately were like,
It was planned. We'll bring your baby round, we'll take it away when anything nasty happens, and we'll show him the good bits of having a baby so he wants
Like,
one.
it
That was the
pooped, Take it
plan.
back.
Yeah, this was like Ocean's 11, but for his bodily fluids.
Yes. So, speaking of like romance and Valentine's Day and all that stuff, did
Oh
you?
well, we
guys-
were already on something, weren't we? Before we'd ever talked about
Oh, should
housemaid.
Sorry.
should I show? Oh shoot, I
Well,
think I closed
when,
it.
didn't you want to
Were
talk
we
about the
on?
housemaid?
Oh yeah, well no, I pretty much said what I wanted to. I was talking about
Oh.
how much it made and how like, you know, there is kind of a bad culture surrounding it where women are just like, I would dye my hair. It's like he made her cut her stomach like 27 times, but you're like, I'm willing to look
Okay,
past that
but-
because
but
he's
then-
hot.
Then you think of 50 Shades of Grey,
That's
which
what I'm saying,
is
it was like that
if you
too.
watch that movie or read the books, that man is absolutely a nasty person. He's
He's a billionaire, though.
Well, and that's the thing is because he's rich and he's hot, it's okay for other women. I mean, this book did so well. These movies did so well. She like looked at another man and he bit her to bruise her, like actually hurt her, and that's
Yeah.
sexy. No, it's not. But
You're
hey,
right,
I mean,
yeah.
I'm not a fan
No,
of
but the
it.
thing is,
No,
the
neither
thing
am
is-
I.
I remembered what I was saying before. There was a guy who went on Tinder and he was running a legitimate scientific experiment. He kept all the details and everything, and then published the data, and it ruined his like essential faith in women because he didn't think this would be the result. But he started off. He posted like basically like some six-pack kind of Chad in the pictures, and then when they messaged him and they matched, he was like, hi, and then he's like, look, I have to tell you, and he'd give them some horrific thing that, you know, he started off, maybe he's a thief and he was in prison for 10 years. They're like, oh, okay, whatever. So then he kept making it worse. He's like, well, actually, I was in there because, you know, I've been attacking women. No, they're fine with it. They're like, oh, it's okay. You can attack me. And there was like lots of stuff. And by the end, he was talking about kid stuff, and they were still going for him. They're like, no, it's fine. It's only a night. It doesn't bother me. And there was nothing he could do because this guy was hot. And they were just like, no, it's fine. Whatever. I don't care.
Women have been doing this since the like beginning of time. If they think that you're a good enough mate, they will overlook some of the most horrendous things. Think about some of the girls that have dated some of the crappiest men in high school.
There's that ugly Hollywood guy. I can't remember his name, but he's been with everyone, including Kate Beckinsale,
Pete
and nobody
Davidson?
knows why. Yeah, he looks like a pug.
Big.
Well, he looks like a pug, and the theory is that people think he's like the virtue signal of women. So it's like a woman goes, no, I'm not just after looks. Look, I dated this ugly guy over here. I'm deep. It's like, no.
Empathy girlfriends. Beckinsale drank, you're right. She is added to the list now. He's got the 3.
As if you need an excuse, Ian.
Ian's at his public.
This is just a
Prosecco
bonus
well.
round for
Well.
you.
No, but like women, it goes back even in real life, like not some but people liking men that are in fiction. You look back at like serial killers that women Ted
No,
Bundy.
Something
Like,
so
women were, like-
it's so dark and weird and
They get
twisted.
love letters, yeah.
They love that if a man kills for me, that's like the ultimate love gesture.
Yeah,
Federal criminals reproduce at a higher rate than normal people.
that's insanity.
That's just a stat.
And there was I watched interviews because that's something like I know like everyone's like, oh my god, girl likes true crime. Oh my gosh, I'm so different. No, but seriously, I get into it because I'm interested more in like why they do it. You know, not like oh my gosh, I just like want to hear about these grisly murderers. Sometimes I can't even get in. I can't even like listen to a story because it's so gruesome. But like hearing about like why these serial killers do what they do, like even Arlene Wuornos, like most of them. Not Ted Bundy, I don't think, but a lot of them just have like this. I'm not gonna get too into it, but like they have like this intense, like crazy backstory. Like grew up like just beaten and battered and crazy stuff like that, right? So that's why I kind of am into that. But
Well,
with like
that makes
Ted
sense, 'cause-
Bundy and like Richard Ramirez, he like did stuff to children too, and women were still like I seen women now on social media that will have like pillows with his face on it and stuff and like merch, and I'm like, what the frick? Are you kidding me right now?
Oh, I could explain it if you want. But to the first
Go
bit,
ahead.
it is the reason why women are into true crime is it's common sense. Men are interested in stuff, women are interested in people. Women like the social element. And so psychology, understanding why people do things, what is it? This is a weird person, I need to understand him. Because if you're into the social stuff, understanding why the fringe of things happen, why these people act in a certain way, gives you a survival advantage. If all of your life, because whenever you talk about evolution stuff, you have to think back to where we came from, the tribal element, before cities, before the police, where essentially you would get excommunicated from people, you would be engaged in social wits with people. If you fell out with everybody, then you would be excommunicated, you'd be exiled, and you'd die. So finding out why that weirdo over there is behaving in that way makes sense. Being interested in makes sense, because otherwise you've got to live with him. You're in this tiny little town. And so if he's horrific, you have to learn how to adapt to him. There's quite a few movies that do it where there's like a guy who attacks women, and then the women find out why he's into them, and so when he goes on to them, they just do the opposite. Like, maybe it's because they say no, and so they say yes, and now he's not interested anymore, and that saves themselves. So that kind of stuff makes sense from a survival perspective. But also you have the just liking bad people in general, or aggressive people, or people that don't care what you think, comes from village v village combat. So in any village, if this tribe attacks this tribe, and this tribe loses, well, now all these guys come in, and they kill all the men. They kill all the men, they take the women as wives, and they move on. So the
I was
only
just
women...
touch on this.
Yeah, the only women that survive in that group are the ones that could adapt. The ones that could love their new husbands, that could fit into the new tribe, the ones that adapted perfectly. And so some people think it says something about women. It doesn't. This just says something about human history, that essentially all the women that survived are the ones that enjoyed or liked or could cope or could adapt to the really aggressive men, the stronger men. That's who they always wanted. And it is so weird. People get offended when you talk about evolutionary stuff, because evolution for either sex is not nice when you talk about the reasons why we are this way. And it doesn't mean you want it to be this way. Just, this is how it happens. This was our history. This is where we came from. And it has a survival advantage.
And
Not
that's
a
what, like,
choice.
to add to that, we may have gotten into this before on Saucy, so forgive us if we've done this before. But I had a conversation with friends before about
Well,
how,
I find
like,
this interesting, so
it's
I bring
very
it up a lot.
interesting. Like how psychopaths now, it's again like an evolutionary thing, because there was somebody in the tribes that had to be crazy enough to go over and like pillage and like kill other villages. You know what I mean? So
Do you know where Best Man comes from?
No.
Best Man is the guy that you would go with you to another village to steal a woman. That's where it comes from.
Okay.
Like
That's why he was at your
wingman.
wedding. He captured the bride.
A hardcore wingman. Okay.
Well then.
The more you know, chat. We're here to.
You know what? Yeah, I feel like we've learned so much tonight.
Romance Valentine's Day, everybody.
It hurts. Don't get any ideas.
You could.
And speaking of romance,
I've just thought of the worst.
What?
There was I can't remember who it is. There was this female comedian. She was telling a joke. And she's like, I was walking down the street and I saw there was this black guy coming along, and I grabbed my purse. I know it was wrong. I know we shouldn't do it. I know we can't buy them anymore, but it was just instinct.
Disparu. Oh my god. I agree with this. Displaining right now.
Look, all I'm saying is, if women were smarter, why would men need to explain so often that they got a name for it?
Oh my god. I was not expecting it to take that turn, to be honest.
So yeah, speaking, I didn't watch this. It's out, right? Did you guys see that? Wuthering Heights. Speaking of romance.
I have seen the reviews. You know who loved this? Grace Randolph.
I'm not surprised.
I'm
Is John Cena in tidy whities in this? I'm kidding.
There's a lot of comments about basically everything you expect, for the reasons you expect. The only reason people like this movie is because it's basically milking farm.
Well, I heard that there's not. Well, it's been a while since I watched Wuthering Heights, and probably because it's of its time, there was like probably the wrist, and that being the most like daring thing that you would do. There's a lot of making out in this, more than in the book.
That's what she said. She said we basically make out all over the place in this.
That doesn't happen during that time.
I have seen other people complain that they wanted nudity and there was none of that. But there is a lot of euphemism. And I think this will come down to whether you like the build-up and the analogy and the atmosphere rather than just rotting, is basically... Like, if you just want an adult movie, it's not that. But if you prefer all the stuff, like the build-up to it, that's what this movie is.
Honestly, I feel like people probably expected it to be kind of 90 Shades, or 90 Shades? 50 Shades?
Hey, you've invented like 50 your own. Like
yeah, there's another 40
extra.
Shades, who knows?
It's
so.
like, look, I've read the later books, I know what they are.
Yeah. Like, they wanted something where it's like pretty much, besides seeing P and V, that's what they wanted to see. That's gross, disgusting.
It's just a cinema. Obviously, you're not going to get that. But there's a lot of happy people for this. Oh, and that's what I wanted to say about the previous... I can't remember what you brought up before. The Housemaid.
Oh, yeah.
I think what the Housemaid and this prove, and Hollywood's going to they're going to go, oh, well, women's movies work. But what it means is niche movies work. You pick a target demographic, you make something hyper-focused on that target demographic, and it works. This is just made for women. Housemaids are just made for women. They know what they want. They know the clit they want. They give them the atmosphere, the build-up, the characters that they exactly want, and it is a massive hit. All you have to do is do that for blokes. But whenever you make a bloke movie, they're just like, well, what about the female audience? No one during Wuthering Heights cared about the... Yeah, but nobody during Wuthering Heights or Housemaid cared what men thought about the movie at all. And they shouldn't. Nobody cared what men cared about Barbie, and they shouldn't. It's just like... They need to do that for the other half. When you're making a Jason Statham movie, nobody should ever think, I wonder what Sharon thinks about this movie. And then we should do that for Marvel.
Like, but Jason Statham is being Jason Statham now in a movie. I think that's so meta.
I think he is in all movies, to be fair.
To be fair,
I think Jason Statham has only ever played Jason Statham.
Yeah.
Just name every character Jason Statham. It's fine.
I think I bookmarked that. Let me see if I can find it.
The weird thing about that article is we do have, like, John Malkovich was John Malkovich and being John Malkovich, so it's not even the first time this has happened.
Jason Statham has been cast to play Jason Statham in meta action comedy Jason Statham Stole My Bike.
Can you imagine if they cast someone who wasn't Jason Statham?
That would be amazing. Or it was still Jason Statham, but he was like make-upped up to not be himself.
He's gonna be like
Jessica Statham. Got it. Okay.
He's gonna be like Eddie Murphy or Adam Sandler now, playing like multiple roles in makeup.
Yeah. So there's two main characters. He plays the guy on the back of the bike, not the front of the bike.
Yeah.
So the other guy's playing Jason Statham.
Oh my God.
With Jason Statham behind him.
If Keanu Reeves played Jason Statham and Jason was his sidekick, well, yes.
No, Will Smith. Will Smith plays Jason Statham. Jason Statham plays the guy on the back of the bike whose bike was stolen by Will Smith.
It'd be so good.
But this is the kind of thing that Hollywood needs to do. If you really want meta comedy, you have to take the piss out of what Hollywood has been doing over the last few years.
I cannot wait for a DEI woke parody movie. And that's when I think for sure things are kind of swinging back. It's kind of there. We're on the cusp if it hasn't started already, but there's not been confirmations.
The Berlin Film Festival shows that actors are now beginning to care about public opinion. The question about swinging back, though, is I'm not even sure how you parody DEI when Starfleet Academy is already a parody of DEI.
But
it just doesn't know it.
For it to be a parody. I think it has to be intention, too. I
don't know how you go more extreme than Starfleet Academy. Like, Starfleet Academy is the kind of stuff I would write as a parody to DEI. A woman ate her comm badge. How'd you parody that?
She ate the whole starship. I don't know.
She ate the whole starship. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I don't know what.
I making a video earlier. I don't know whether to cut it or not. But it was like, actually, one of the things is you actually can't punch up. It doesn't make any sense. How are you supposed to punch up in comedy because they're above you? And so they're not going to care about your opinion in the first place. In effect, all comedy is punching down, and that's the correct thing because they're beneath you. And it is like that in Hollywood. It is like all the stuff that you like that they want to perceive themselves as essentially above their station, but actually they're down here, and you're just punching down at them whenever you comment about DEI. And I think that's with Starfleet Academy. Starfleet Academy is a show that thinks it's above everything. It thinks it's like saving the universe. It's doing something special. It's saving lives and changing culture. When actually it's just the bottom of the barrel dregs.
Yeah. So, Wicked, this is the girl who on the first episode literally goes up to the medic doctor guy, says, "I think I swallowed my comm badge." And these are the comm badges. This is actually pretty small.
Well, actually, yeah, the comm badge for this one is worse because it's shaped like female genitalia.
Let me see if I can find it.
How did it like fall into a sandwich? She
No,
wasn't.
she ate it.
Fell into her throat.
She's just fat.
She thought it was.
No, I'm not joking. That is legitimately in the show the reason.
Wow.
And this is somebody who's going to enter Starfleet who is that's the best of the best. The people from around the galaxy who are the elite of everybody. And they've got a woman. And the guy responds, "Already?" As if, oh, well, obviously I expected you to eat your comm badge. I just didn't expect you to do it in the first 12 hours.
Squeeze me?
The show sounds like something else.
Well,
it's
it
because
really is.
They, somebody said, essentially, what is it? Lower Decks is an animated parody art comedy of Star Trek. And it's the only one that's won awards. So they think they're doing Lower Decks stuff in this, which makes sense. It's got the writer from Lower Decks. She's an actress in it. She made herself Dax, who's a beloved character. She wrote herself into it. And it just doesn't work in live action. So in a comedy like The Simpsons, you could have Bart's leg being cut off, and then the next week it's just fine. You can't do that in live action. It doesn't work. But they're still putting that kind of stuff in.
Yeah, we got Polly Klingons? Polly Klingons?
Jaden?
I think he's a Klingon, right?
Yeah.
I don't even want to remember that. Where there's multiple dads. We got Starfleet pretending that, we're gonna help give the Klingons a place to stay, but then we're gonna pretend that they let them win. We got a Starfleet captain, also the teacher of the school, with her feet everywhere, walking barefoot. It's disgusting, and probably the most pitiful group of students ever.
And the captain, I only realized, and I didn't like her before, but I only realized how much she dragged down the series in the last episode, where there's multiple scenes of her sitting in a corner, not talking, while the men engage in everything, or a guy talking to her while she's sitting in a chair, and she doesn't speak. And then the moment you speak, you drag the scene down. Because I just can't take you seriously in your role, because I have seen you flouncing around all over the place because you're not serious.
Everywhere. It's so the amount of
professionalism.
It would be as if I'm not going to actually do it. I laid this chair back all the way and then just decided to stream like that.
Mm-hmm. It is so weird.
With my feet up here.
It's like, Chad, I'm
not going to do it unless you super chat. It's like
with that $10,000 super.
I would do it for less than 10,000.
Well, I mean, the feet don't come for free, so.
I knew Hertz was going to say something.
Just the rest of her.
I haven't gotten my pedicure in a while because my toe's broken, so I didn't want to.
So you can't.
Yeah. Well,
it was a very vigorous photograph.
I have a foot massager here, and I used it once after my toe broke before I knew it was broken, and I was like, ow, ow, ow. So I've been waiting.
I was thinking I would not want a massage on a broken toe. That sounds horrific.
Well, I didn't know it was broken at the time. So, yeah, I found it the next day that it was broken. So,
I have never broken a bone and I don't want to.
It was just a little fleck of a bone out. It wasn't that bad of a break.
How long do those take to heal?
4 to 6 weeks.
Oh, okay.
At least. It's still pretty tender, but I can probably go back to my physical activity that I wanted to do prior to, which was just yoga.
Which means running.
Running, yoga, and stairs. Those are the 3 things that I miss.
I figured I would fill the gap before chat decided on their own whatever that
That's
vigorous
what she
activity was.
It was just slightly broken, yeah. Okay, let me get a couple supers, and then we'll move on. Saw, thank you for the 5. I ran a marathon in Sweden and knew I was lost after crossing the finish. Oh my goodness. All for 4.99. Did you know that Mortal Kombat theme was based on old Nordic music? It was a Finnish hymn.
Oh,
That
I
took
thought you were
entirely
being
too
serious.
long.
I thought you were being serious. Oh,
that was a good one. I liked that one a lot.
I only knew that wasn't being serious because Wicked laughed, and that made me look for a different result.
It took him a second. I'm like, that took you entirely too long. Hold on, supers. We got another Star
Well,
Trek.
who's your favorite Wizard of Oz character? It's got to be Scarecrow. Well, yeah, that's a no-brainer.
Oh, dad jokes. Please never stop, everybody.
No, it's like, please stop. Please.
I know, chat's like, no, actually, please. Mr. Rich and Low for
I've
5.
actually run out of dad jokes. Now
Oh.
they get worse.
This, like, I was randomly smiling for like 5 minutes when you guys were talking about something because of this super chat. What's Vince McMahon's favorite condiment? Gray poop on mustard.
I don't count that.
You don't
I know who Vince McMahon. I know who he is, but I don't know anything else about the lore.
So stuff came out that he was like pooping on.
Oh,
girls and
is he
stuff.
the guy that crapped on someone's chest?
Yes.
I can't remember. I think it might have been Lethal Lightning. I don't know. I saw in
It's
some
probably.
streams. Oh, it could have been Jeremy as well. I'm not sure. One of them was bringing it up.
Yep. Mechanism Studio for 5. You probably heard this before, but Wicked. Have you thought about doing a late night stream called No Rest for Wicked? That's not a bad idea because sometimes
That's a game.
Is it?
Yeah, it was a I could. Yeah, No Rest for the Wicked together. I bought it on apparently February the 5th.
He's like, I don't know. It was like a
Good. It's like Diablo, but has skill to it.
really, but has skill. That's not a bad idea. I could maybe find some way to work around that since it is like a game. And
You'd have to go. There ain't no rest for the wicked.
there you go. Yeah. Brendan, thank you for the 20. Your War Between the Land and the Sea reviews are hilarious. The virus ending seems dumb though. Surely pressure-related plastic distributed through the supply chain would be the one poetic weapon against sea devils. Have a good night.
No, because right at the start of the series, the Sea Devils got all the plastic, all the junk, all the non-organic stuff out of the sea and just dumped it on the nearest shore. So they wouldn't be able to keep pumping plastic and stuff into the sea because they already got rid of it all. That's why originally they got pissed, because apparently it was killing their babies, despite the fact that later on we found out that they can filter all of that stuff out so it wasn't causing any problem for it at all. And they had this... The war between the land and the sea doesn't make any sense. And if you try and make it make sense, it won't, because it goes against the original lore. Things like, they're supposed to be a technologically advanced nation. They even said they dumped all of their technology under a tectonic plate or something at the end. But when we go down there, they're just, I'm a little nomad swimming around doing nothing. And it's like, oh, where are your cities?
What's the War Between Land and Sea? What is
It was a spin-off of Russell T Davis's Doctor Who, and it was the reason he came back. So he didn't come back to make Doctor Who, the 2 series that he made. It was contingent on making this specific series because he wanted to make a story about humans being awful and destroying plastic and deserving to be wiped off the face of the earth. The issue is, there was a whole thing about a romance between a human and a fish, and then in the end he turns into a fish, but the only reason he can become a fish is because we wiped out 90% of the fish people on Earth. Based. Because they were trying to wipe us out. No, all these fish people were like, we're gonna kill you all, we're gonna wipe you out, we're gonna wipe out your cities full of rust, we're gonna give you viruses and all that kind of stuff. And we just went, no you won't, and wiped them off the face of the earth. Based.
Is this Doctor Who?
Yes. Humans,
how did I know?
the humans beat the fish through sheer bait, like they're like, yeah, well, they're supposed to be the villains, the people that wipe them out. It's like, they're gonna kill all of us. The moment you say, it's me versus the humans, anything that happens to you is just. So,
It's making me
they got what they deserved.
Differently.
Monkey hate clean for 5. I asked a German girl for her number, but I'm still waiting for the rest of the digits. So far, I only have 9.
Oh my
nine. He's going to end up calling the police on himself. He keeps giving me 1 digit at a time.
Thank you for the 10. Stay saucy always.
Oh, for sure. For sure. You know us.
For sure. Vegas been a member for 9 months. Thank you. Will there be a saucy meetup at MegaCon next month?
We'll just be at the Geeks and Gamers meetup. How about that?
That works.
I don't foresee us doing like a special only saucy, but
especially as nothing's planned and it's a bit late.
Maybe
Like-
sometime in the future, guys. I don't know. We'd have to be more organized, do something like that.
And I mean, at best, maybe like we can have like a saucy cheers, some shots, maybe
There you go.
some whiskey. I don't know. We can get to the public prosecco well.
Ian, you didn't answer. I don't know if Ian answered that question. He doesn't want people to know about the Prosecco well, which makes sense. He doesn't want people to move over there and like
Look,
crowd it.
No, he's Scottish. What's happened is you've offended him. The
Ian,
Scottish,
Ian.
the Scottish are not interested in prosecco. They have whiskey.
do we have the 999?
No, I know for a fact that Ian likes Prosecco. Okay, he's a man with
Oh, it's
taste.
not. Of course he does. He's also Scottish. That means he's low class. But if he had the choice between prosecco and whiskey,
He's gonna choose whiskey. Right?
Possibly. I don't know. Let's see.
Wait,
what he says.
what does German X-ray girl say?
The racist girl.
9999.
Oh yeah, I forgot that we have that. We haven't used that in a while.
This is what it's like to read the emotions of all the men around you. The downside of being telepathic. Oh my god, you guys are disgusting.
Okay, guys, if you had
Can
to
you
say-
imagine her life in Next Generation?
Oh god, you'd have to close off your mind to everything. I would never want to know what people are thinking.
She would walk around the ship and like, are you looking at me?
She'd basically be like, tits, 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 tits.
Look, you have to admit it's kind of her own fault wearing that outfit in the first place. That is one of the most figure-hugging outfits you could wear.
At least it isn't a skirt, I guess.
We had the X-ray girl swallow that.
Yep. It always happens when there's like a second of quiet. But
Yeah,
you hear
it was-
always.
I didn't know
Go.
it was that loud. I'm sorry.
We spent 5 minutes once Saucy was like, can you hear it now? Can you hear it now?
Yep. The thing is, you don't even have to try. It just happened naturally
You just have
before.
to make sure the mic is close to my like throat instead.
Sorry.
It just
John, hold on.
points at it.
Swallow cake. Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
That sounds
Only on
awful.
Saucy, guys.
Oh, that's saucy. Special Valentine.
Yeah, you can
sauce.
never get like the Swallow Queen cannot become a nickname. It's like, wait.
Wait.
Please don't make it a thing.
Please don't.
Also, can I just say we are at 10.9k subs on Wicked's channel. Can we get that to like 11k? If you guys aren't subbed,
Thank you. That would be nice. Let's get.
If you aren't subbed, how did you find the stream? I'm really confused.
that happens a lot with videos.
It does, especially like lives. You'll be.
Yeah, but videos. So videos are how people find your channel. Streams are to interact with the people who already found you.
Well, yeah, but it does sometimes. Like you'll see. I don't know if you've ever noticed it. Like YouTube featured, and I've had people like, "Who are you? Hello." Like even during
Oh.
gaming streams and stuff. Yeah, they do that
That's
now.
nice.
It's a newer thing. Yeah.
Aw.
Real quick because I've highlighted John Thomas like 10 times. then
Oh
we'll
yeah,
catch up.
I just share
Sorry.
things and you
In
you
the
can put them on the
Discord
screen
queue.
whenever you want.
Whenever.
That's not.
And the
Um,
XQ.
I leave this stream up to you. I just throw things at you.
If 50 Shades was set in a trailer park, it would be an episode of Criminal Minds. Absolutely, you're right.
It's
You're
only
right.
hot
Yeah.
because he's rich.
If he was broke, it'd be a different story. Yeah, I'd be
You
like,
should
would you
direct
like
me
to
here."
come into my basement?
I'm curious, like for those of you, I know some people just like to lurk, and hello, we love our lurkers here. But if you're not lurking, tell me if like YouTube recommended you and you're here right now. I'm just curious. Thanks.
Yeah, that would be interesting. Like, how on earth did you discover the stream? If it's not like you've known Wicked for a long time, because I like the algorithm on YouTube is wild. Nobody knows how it works.
Recommended. Look, I knew Monkey and Hertz were gonna say something smart. And they both.
It's got to
do.
be
You guys
weird
never
though.
disappoint.
Like this is on your front page, you click it, and you just find us lunatics ranting about nothing in particular. I'm gonna
It's
say
so
here,
silly.
these are mine people.
Somebody that comes in when X-ray's taking a sip, like they come in during the gulp.
they just hit
Right,
gulp. This is the stream for me.
You're welcome. I aim to
I'm
please.
afraid Wesley has broken our law. So this is on Riser. I'm afraid Wesley has broken our laws. He must be put to death. I understand.
Oh my
Da,
God.
da, da.
I may have
That's
been
the
here
perfect
before.
episode.
First time viewer, yeah. Oh, then how are you
Well-
a mod? Risk it.
Psycho is like really amazing. You can go to any stream, Psycho's there, and I don't know how he does it. It's like he's just in every stream.
I'm actually a psychotic mongoose. Yeah, I
Mogwai's
love
driving.
mongoose.
Thank you.
I'm
Be
trying to
careful.
see now who. I'm trying to find the last live stream I did and how many people are unsubbed because I know you can do it with videos.
What?
Yeah, you should. You just click it. You go to. I'd have to
Audience.
look it up.
Audience. It's audience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never look at that stuff. I just assume.
No, it's just
I just,
for-
I just carry on tracking.
Okay, on my last live stream, 30%
That's a good one.
not subbed. So there is there likely is a percentage that is unsubbed. So sub.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Listen, we
I
have
watch.
fun here.
I watch
Okay.
loads
All
of
over
channels.
My mic.
I have channels that I've watched for multiple
Sam.
years that I'm not sub to. They just appear in my recommended, so I click them.
Oh yeah, hurts you upset him.
I got all on my thinking every day, sucking on
goes.
my.
Thank you.
I would love to hear dispersing the lyrics to the song.
I don't even know what song
We
you were
have to get the
singing.
progressive whiskey. If
I
you're
was
gonna
just
do that.
confused by sucking on my and then nothing.
Here, let me get the lyrics to this because we won't be able to play the song.
Obviously. Yeah.
Okay, this is the chorus.
Oh no, Chad. I'm
Oh, this
sorry.
isn't that weird song that was on what is it? The halftime show for the Super Bowl, is it?
I didn't watch any of it.
No, but you know who I mean. That weird guy that nobody
Oh,
knows.
Bad Bunny.
Yeah, that one. The one that sounds like an OF model.
Yeah, you
Oh,
said that. and I
talk
tell
about
people
the
that
girls.
all
I
the
got
time.
girls or whatever. I got
No,
girlfriends.
no, but he sung it in like some kind of weird foreign language that nobody knows. And then somebody posted the
Rican?
lyrics of what it translates to. Yeah, nobody knows. Like, what is it, Spanish? Oh, look, I'm a little European country. Yeah, when have you ever ruled the world? So nobody knows that one. So everyone actually posted it for all the, because they had to tell the leftists that actually speak English what they were actually celebrating. And it was just like horrific lyrics.
Here, wait.
So,
let
and
me
it,
see if
it
I
was
can-
something like this. I'm not like a lot of it was just like that, but in ass was essentially
Yeah,
the
let me,
lyrics
I
of the
have
halftime
one.
show.
I have one here where it's like the English version.
Yes, me.
I never wanted to hear this man in my entire life.
And today I got one, and tomorrow I got another one. But I never marry. My auntie asked me why I got so many girlfriends. Hey, a lot of girlfriends. Today I got one, and tomorrow I got another one. Man,
Is this what you listen to?
I listen to it sometimes. Yes. It's like clubbing music,
Oh.
realistically, for me.
That is like one of the most low-class peasant activities I've ever seen in my entire life.
He just
Yeah,
gave it
but
extra
I'm
life.
listening to a song where it says,
No,
got bitches all on my
I
dick every
seriously
day."
think less of everybody for like who knows that song. That is ridiculous.
You know the lyrics.
No,
Get
that
outta
is
here.
horrific music. That is common peasantry. That is like, oh look, I have been psyoped by people to believe that this music is good compared to the grand range of like entire musical genres that you could have picked. Like we even have weird mashups now, like all the people that do mixes of sort of your 60s music, what they've updated to modern music, and then instead, no, we have to all put up with whatever that sort of gutter trash is. It's like, oh yeah, I listen to this while I'm robbing a bank.
Well, that Hertz says is right. When I step out of my poshness on the weekends, when I go dancing at the club,
Oh,
it's not all the time. Okay, maybe once a year. Okay,
I wouldn't even want to associate with those people in that club. No.
For my favorite party in the last year was actually at a wedding, and they played a lot of good music. So
I would tell the husband he's made a serious mistake and to annul it very quickly.
He was on the dance floor like crazy. So
What a cock. I'm sure he really loves a hotel because there's always a chair there waiting for him.
Oh my gosh.
oh yeah,
Like,
I love
the
his
chicken
KFC song. It's so good.
All right. Well, let's switch gears and take a look at some of the state of play announcements. So I'm not watching the newest Resident Evil trailer. I've seen some parts of it. I'm like, it's coming out next week. Like, I don't need any more
It's gonna be
spoilers.
so good.
So excited for this. But this isn't really a trailer. This is just, Return to Raccoon City, we're just 2 weeks. So, because it's Leon, like obviously I'm gonna play it. Oh, there's no sound for this one? Okay.
I love how you skipped over that. Obviously, it's Leon, so obviously I'm going to play it.
I mean, look at his sexy
hello.
back.
It's like I have to
Yeah.
sing for Leon.
Hello.
Is that a duck?
It's
Yeah, it's
Leon.
Oh, no, there's a game on Steam called Escape from Duck-Off, which is a spin-off of Well, it is unofficial spin-off of Escape from Duck-Off. Oh, Escape from Tarkov.
Tarkov.
And it is just ducks going around playing Tarkov.
Oh my god, Goat of Duty is another one that is hilarious.
That sounds funny. So I do have the clip for this. Details on the John Wick game. I have the trailer. Which one is it? There it is.
That one.
So real quick, before we even react to it and watch it, because I haven't watched it yet. This is by Saber, and I don't want to be a Debbie Downer, but that dims it just a tiny bit for me. Now it may be better.
What have they done?
They did the Evil Dead game that flopped that I was so excited for, and it had so much potential, but it had so many issues. It wasn't it would freeze the gameplay. It just wasn't. They weren't ready for it, But this might be different because this is just a story mode, right? This isn't an online thing, is it? I don't know.
I doubt it'll be online, but there is also an indie game that basically copied John Wick.
Yeah.
And it's called Man in a Suit or something, and it's a great game. So if they can just copy something like that but make it officially John Wick, it'd be really good. I think this is a property you have to try to fail at.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably get it, but I just and I hate to say that because I don't want to be a company had one bad game, but it broke my heart because Evil Dead was so much fun. It wasn't balanced, but there were also issues where it would freeze on you and you get kicked out of lobbies and stuff like that. And they ended up doing a battle royale to try and get people to raise more interest
ditch
in it.
effort, yeah.
But they didn't. They only made it. No, they only made it.
I mean, it worked for Fortnite. So they were a dead company.
Single player, so you couldn't do duos or trios or nothing. It was just single player, but it was so much fun. If you're an Evil Dead fan, a Fortnite version Evil Dead, that was fun. I played a few times, but again, there was issues with it. So that's the only thing that worries me about this. I'll still get it and try it. I hope that they don't have any issues with this and it is great, but I haven't watched the trailer yet. I waited to do it here. So
but the thing is, when we come to games that can't miss, I would also include in games that can't miss a James Bond game. And the James Bond game that's coming up looks awful. And it's because they're trying to make it Hitman, not James Bond. So I don't know the studio. I don't know if you do, but do they have a style of game, or do they make various different stuff? Because the Hitman game only seemed to turn everything into Hitman, and I think that's why it fails with James Bond.
Let me see, because I'm
googling right now.
Thank you.
Because if Saber can make a variety of things. If they've made any kind of FPS or anything in the past, I don't see how they can fail with this.
So IO Interactive.
Yeah, they've been around for ages.
Saber?
No, IO Interactive.
Oh,
I've heard of them.
This isn't Saber? I thought it was Saber.
Oh no, IO Interactive with the Hitman people.
With the Hitman people.
Oh, sorry.
For James Bond.
Sorry.
Yeah,
okay.
the ones for the Saber Interactive for the
literally. They said IO Interactive is best known for creating the entire Hitman franchise.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find other things.
Well, the Saber Interactive have done Jurassic Park Survival. I've never heard about it, but it's not been released. Chorok Origins, still to be released. So TBA. Docked, never heard of it. Painkiller, never heard of it. The Nightling, never heard of it. World War Z, that died.
Kane
that one really died on its arse. And that was made from the movie franchise. No one cared. Roadcraft, Tempest Rising, Space Marine 2. I think people like Space Marine 2.
Mini ninjas, like it seems like
Exploding
the only thing
kittens.
they're good is with Hitman.
Oh, they do Insurgency Sandstorm. That's a good FPS.
So Saber's actually worked on a lot of stuff. Maybe I'm just being
A
like
lot of stuff.
yeah, like the World War Z, Halo. So it's probably gonna be good. I don't understand why they missed it so bad with the Evil Dead game. That should have been great. It broke my heart. Tomb Raider, Expedition, Warhammer, Quiet
People can't seem to get
Place.
Tomb
Yeah,
Raider
they-
right, though.
They've done a whole variety of games, which means, and they like Insurgency Sandstorm is great. So you know they can do FPS if they want to.
Yeah. Oh, let me hit play. You guys ready?
Yeah.
A man with your skill set must be able to move unconstrained, unrestricted. He must be versatile, capable, adaptable.
It looks good.
It does.
He must
just-
be ground.
I'm-
Well, it's not gameplay.
Turn off the volume.
I
down
was
a
about
little
to say,
bit.
I'm curious to see if they can bridge the gameplay
We can't
and
hear
the
it now.
story with the actual visuals.
Yeah, I want to see some gameplay.
It's all cutscenes
Yeah, well,
at best.
the thing about stuff like this is it's not gameplay, but it tells you the tone that they know. So it's not movie sequences. This is stuff they've created. So they know the tone that they're trying to imitate, which is important. Because a lot of people think that John Wick is a really simple series. They write off the movies. They hate the movies because it's just an action movie. And they never see the depth of what it's actually saying. John Wick 4 is an incredibly deep movie, but if you only watched it at cinema, you will not appreciate it. I watched
It was
John
deep,
Wick.
I agree.
I watched John Wick for at home before I saw it at the cinema, allegedly.
Allegedly.
And
Okay.
it is so much better when you don't miss stuff because you're on your own. You can see everything. You get all the details. And a lot of John Wick 4 is done through looks, glances, close-ups on a camera angle and stuff. And it's so much better. They at least know what they're going for. It's not difficult to make a good FPS. It really isn't.
It
No.
isn't. So,
I'm pretty excited for this. There's no release date though, huh?
but and
Just
No,
there's-
it was a
I would
wish
love to
list
see
thing.
gameplay.
For some reason, wish listing is important on Steam. I rarely ever do it. I don't know why people ask for it.
I only do it for like, certain things. Like I did it for RE9. Thank you, Jim. By the way, I already have it. I'm ready.
I did it for... I have to look up the name, because the name is everything with the game. It randomly appeared in my library. WTF Waifu Tactical Force Playtest.
What the heck?
It appeared in my library like 4 days ago. I must have wish listed it.
Oh my god.
Waifu Tactical Force. It's an FPS where every character is some kind of Asian waifu.
Well, sounds like a game for Epic Mike. Are there maids in it?
I would play it with Epi Mike if he's still here, and if he's like, we want a duo, I'd like,
Well, we
yes.
said maids.
We
and
should
said,
duo in Waifu Tactical
and we
Simulator.
said Mike twice or 3 times, so he's gonna appear if he's not here anymore.
Mhm.
Oh
Is he behind me?
no!
He just appears behind you.
Can you imagine his
say?
fro just peeks out from behind you?
I think the only reason it didn't happen is the camera's on me. It's like, oh, okay.
Oh. And then there's apparently a new Silent Hill game. There's no sound on this one, guys, so it's not my fault. I'll just leave this one small for a second. Silent Hill Townfall reveals first-person gameplay in the new State of Play trailer. I should probably finish Silent Hill 2, like the remake.
I
never
have not
finished
finished it, so I'm gonna.
I watched the movie.
I'm almost done with Resident Evil
first
7.
movie?
That's gonna be
No, I've seen all 3.
probably on like
Ah.
Tuesday. I'll finish it.
The
I'll get there
latest
eventually.
movie is absolutely awful.
The movie for Silent Hill?
I haven't watched the latest.
Well,
awful.
no, there's 3 movies. The last movie, the most recent one this year.
Don't trigger me, okay? Like that movie was awful. There's only 5 seconds. There's no sound to this either.
I like the first Silent Hill movie. I didn't like the second because it
I have
ignored
to watch
the
that
first.
one.
The first one was good. I liked
Well,
it.
the thing is, you have to. With my perspective, I haven't seen it in years, so I'm going off my original opinion when I was like 15 or whatever. And I also didn't know the games, so I'm only judging it as a movie when I'm a 15-year-old. But I like the first one. Second one, they forget the ending of their own movie. It's just wild to me. There's no way I could even get into that movie. Third one is absolutely ass. And it gets worse. It has 2 endings, and the second ending makes the first ending worse.
I have to watch the original. So we already got that. If there was anything else that you guys wanted to talk about from State of Play, I just pulled up the stuff.
No,
that
I don't care about State of Play at all.
I figured.
I didn't even know what was happening until it finished.
It was only you said you pulled some up from it. It's like, okay, that's not.
But a game related topic. Like I knew that this was talked about, but I guess it wasn't fully going forward, and now it is. A Dead by Daylight movie is moving forward at Blumhouse. You want to know something? Did either of you watch the oh my gosh, what the heck was it? It was a Butterfly Effect game that I've played twice. They just did a
Butterfly
remake on
Effect
it.
game?
Yeah,
I've
I
seen
can't
the
remember it
movie.
right now.
I don't know the game.
Not Butterfly Effect.
Yeah.
That's what the game was. Someone in the chat will get it. I totally am spacing right now on the name of it.
I have no idea what you're
Like
even on
a-
about.
like
Now
a
you said it's
Until
not even the
Dawn,
Butterfly
or-
Effect.
Until
like
Dawn.
a-
Yes.
Okay.
So the Until Dawn movie could have been a Dead by Daylight movie. I don't know why.
I
they
wanted
named
to see that,
Until
and then
Dawn.
Trey said it was ass, so I never saw it.
It is what you would expect it to be. It wasn't great. It wasn't good. It was just.
It wasn't Until
And
Dawn.
I thought the trailer was really
Greenish.
interesting. That's why I wanted to
So,
see it.
The thing is, I would watch and make your own judgment on it. But the thing is, if you play, I'm a fan of the game. I played it, the original one, and then the remake that they did, which that was more so to laugh at and make fun of the ridiculous how they remade it and it looked worse. But the way the movie was set, they shouldn't have named it Until Dawn. They could have just made it its own thing, but they used Until Dawn. They didn't have the characters. Like Sam was a
Yeah,
big
it just had
character
like
that
a
everyone
time
loved in
reset,
it.
didn't it?
Yeah,
Like, that was the
time
only
reset.
thing that was
So
similar.
I'm watching this and this could have been a Dead by Daylight thing because you're put back into when they're in the campfire, it's you're thrown back into the entity and everything.
Okay,
That would have made more sense. It doesn't need to be Dead by Daylight, but it just was not Until Dawn. They had aspects of it.
That was a prequel, I think,
That was
because
supposed to be a prequel to the game.
how the movie went. If you watch it, then all of a sudden you see that going into the game for the you see the characters in the game for the Until Dawn game. So it was kind of predicated as that, and whoever is controlling the games, I guess, I have no idea. That's how they are setting this premise.
Yeah,
It's not a bad idea, but I don't think it's what people want.
No.
I can understand Hollywood who aren't gamers may look at a game and be like, well, no one wants to watch what they've already played. But I think people would like to see a canonical version of the game.
Yeah.
Even if it's a decision tree thing, and be like, well, this is what actually happened. And then it just comes down to, can you make the correct decisions predicting the audience about what should happen? Because you will piss people off. Yeah,
Yes.
but you have to if you can make the right decision tree and set that as canon, I think people would like it, even though they've played the game.
Because what other movies have they done that have movie viewing choices affect your ending?
I don't know, but Markiplier did it great on YouTube. He has those videos where you could decide.
But is that
so
game
cool.
like a butterfly effect type? You
What,
choose
no,
your own
No,
ending?
she means what he did. He did choose your own adventure videos. So imagine at the end of every video, it's 2 paths, and you choose your decision of what you want to happen from that video, and then it goes off into loads of unlisted videos in a massive tree. He did loads of those before he ever made movies. That's where he sort of cut his teeth on directing and things.
I thought those were so cool. They were very unique for the time too.
YouTube Originals paid him. That was one of his first things. So we did him for our own channel. Then YouTube Originals, back when he was making original content, paid him to make a space one. And apparently people have described that as 3 movies in one. I've never gone through it all. I went through his first 2, and they were good. So I imagine the paid one was even better. But it like showed really creative stuff. Some of them were like wacky, some of them were comedy, like all kinds of genres in the choices.
And Athletic Lazy raises a good point. Wondering if they're gonna vanilla DVD or they'll buy some licenses and add notable killers. I don't think so, but I don't know because Blumhouse
yeah, they have to be vanilla.
But the thing is, Blumhouse may have rights to some of the killers that are in there.
They probably license them for game purposes, not for movies. Different licenses.
It's definitely a different license for movies.
Okay. Yeah, I think they're going to stick to the original because it would cost a lot of money. If this takes off and they decide to maybe do a second one, then maybe they'll throw in some licensed killers. But I think they're definitely just going to stick to the original.
It'd be too expensive.
Well, they have their own killers, don't they?
Movie. I think they do. And if they end up like doing really well in movies, maybe they just make different types of similar but different killers, like the Temu versions of.
Well, this is because essentially every Dead by Daylight thing is just in a map and you're killing things. Now, I do think you have to do so anyone that's watched Markiplier's movie compared to the game, he really expands on the lore a lot. I think they need to do that with Dead by Daylight. You have to explain why they're there. You have to explain how they got there. You have to make it a bit more like Cube for anyone that's seen that movie. But it's one set. You can film everything within the set. It's not going to be a massive thing. You've got a bit of fake blood and everything. It's not going to be very costly. Keep the budget down. Get it into as many places as possible. You may make like 30 million on it, but if you can make it for 5, you're a winner. If you make it a movie for 5, get it into cinemas, you're going to make money. That's the kind of thing this needs to do.
Well, because we spend too much money on movies and TV shows that don't have like records that they will make their money back, and yet even if the previous thing didn't make money, they'll still put a lot of money in it. Make the math. I don't know.
I also think that Dead by Daylight could make it for a good movie because the lore behind some of like the original killers and characters they have in this is kind of interesting. So if they lean more into that and dive deeper into some of that, it could make for interesting. Like if they show like one of the main characters, like Survivors is Meg. I'll just throw a random one out there. Like if they show them before they get dropped into this, the entity world, like where it's like a groundhog horror thing where you keep. It might be interesting if they do it properly. It's only if they do it properly because if they load it in
anything though that Hollywood has done.
I'm against all of that stuff. The reason why I like the Clone Wars in Star Wars is because it went and it started at the interesting bit. It's like, oh look, there's a war between this place and this place, and it starts at the interesting bit. I don't care about the people involved. You have to make me care. But the way you make me care is make me care about them in the activity. This is what I forgot what it is. The Japanese anime thing. I would have known the name before. No. Yeah, you know it because you've seen Alice in Borderland. This is what Alice in Borderland. I'm terrible with names. It always just slips my mind. Alice in Borderland starts a game, ends a game, and you learn everything about the characters that you need to know to care about them in the game. That's what this needs to do. I don't need to know, oh look, she's a woman with a wife and a husband and she got sucked into it. Like, I just don't care. You can tell me that in the game while something's happening. You can get down to the action while it's happening. That's what Markiplier's movie did. It started in the submarine. He was already going down. It's a cold open. You're just like straight away into the action, already going down, and you're left with this kind of mystery about what's happening. Cubes opens the same way. You start in the cube. You don't need half an hour of wasting people's time telling us that, oh, actually, it was a human with a life. And I think it comes down to how you understand human interaction. We meet people every day. These people have been living for 40 years. You have no idea who they are. You pick them up as you go along.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just ending the Dead by Daylight topic. I'm skeptical about it. Like, you guys know I like the game, but I'm not I don't have high hopes this is gonna be fantastic. But you want to know what I do have high hopes for? And I'm totally not being sarcastic at all. The Hungry Hippo horror movie.
Oh God.
Oh really?
I'm kidding. I don't have high hopes for it, but I was not ready for this. I saw this and I was like, what?
Hippos don't eat humans.
Well, they're vicious though. But
they'll attack ones though. They won't eat us.
Yeah, but they don't eat you.
You know do they have that game in the UK?
Yeah, they do.
Okay. I don't know. Sometimes we do. What about in Canada? They have to have that in Canada.
Yeah, no, they have.
Okay.
Living with hippos.
Yeah, Canada, renowned for their
so-
hippos.
I mean, same thing with the states, though. Realistically,
No, but that's what I
right?
mean. It was like when Wiki was like, well, obviously they're going to have it in Canada. It's like, why? It's like, why would Canada have it?
The film centers on a group of holiday makers who must fight for their lives against a rampaging hippo on the loose after becoming lost in Louisiana
I thought you were about to say himbo.
That would be a better movie. A rampaging.
mean-
It's like Barbie, but in reverse.
It's Ryan
Rather than
Gosling,
saving the
just
day from all the insufferable women, actually he's like a serial killer.
Ken goes on a killing spree. I'd watch it. I'd watch that. But I don't know why. But I'll probably end up watching it when it hits streaming just because I'm
I think
curious.
I'm never
Interesting
going to see that
concept.
movie, and I don't care.
This is
It's like-
What if it's movie
a
of the
C-list
year?
movie. Like,
What if-
Oh, people always tell me this is amazing. I'm like, I know it's not for me. I know when things aren't for me before they get released. Like Knights of the Seven Kingdom, I know it's not meant for me. It's not the time for me. I know it's not my thing.
Yeah.
But the thing is with me, I don't expect it to be. I think the problem is a load of people expect everything to be for them. It's like, no, niche everything down. You should only make Knights of the Seven Kingdom for Game of Thrones fans. You've already know what it's for. So I should never be the target market.
oh my God, hurts. If they made Cocaine Hippo, that'd be hilarious. A spin-off of
Like the
the Cocaine
Sharknado,
series.
Hipponado.
We could always spin off that series. There's always the next thing.
All right, I have fallen behind again, guys. So
If like
sorry.
Cocaine Californian is just like an average Californian.
It's just
I
some
walk
guy
around-
just doing the
It's just a
zombie
guy,
thing.
yeah.
Zombie
I love
things.
that.
It's just like Gavin Newsom just on an average day.
Well, countries are doing TikToks and reels of these zombies in California, and you're like, "Ew, the fact that they know about this is pretty sad." In California,
That's just California,
Cocaine
mongoose.
actually, that's clavicular.
We need
It
a
is. Like, no, recently, what was it? He got arrested for various different things. He's like a federal crime and something else.
Oh, so he got arrested for having a fake ID and using said fake ID, as well as having some sort of controlled substance on him. But those charges have been dropped.
Oh, I didn't know they'd been dropped. Okay, I knew he got arrested for them.
in Arizona.
Did you see him meet Brett Cooper?
I actually have the picture of her right here. I don't know why.
That is so weird. I did never expect those two people to meet, collide in any kind of setting at all.
Yeah.
I don't even know who he is, but I think that the
He's
conversation around this is so retarded.
It's
Imagine
funny.
a man who just wanted to be a woman. Welcome.
Oh,
yes. Okay. So people in this post specifically, it's like, oh, conservative podcaster Brett Cooper flew out to NYC Fashion Week to make.
Is that actually true, or was she just at the fashion
she
week?
was there. She was there.
So
This
she
is
has-
her face when she met him. She's married, bros. If you think you're safe because you got a ring on your girl's finger, you need to wake the f up. Now, if
This
you
is
watch
stupid.
the actual interaction,
she just says hi. It's not that bad.
She is a lot colder, but also, like I say, you also have the women who just think flirting with everyone is fine.
But she wasn't even flirting the video so quick.
She-
The way that
she
they're pushing the
smiled.
narrative like that.
she smiled equally to the girl who was the model to
more
him, in my
structure.
opinion.
That's actually not the body language thing that I think shows what she thought of him. It was when he said, or someone said, "Is it great?" And she goes, "Oh, that's what I've heard." It's like it was something along those lines. She doesn't say. I think he asked her, "Is it great?" And she went, "I'm sure it is." And it's like, I have not watched this thing. It's essentially what was being replied.
Yeah,
But-
I don't know if this is true, but I seen on what is the EV magazine.
Oh, she
that,
did an interview with them
did an
and a
interview with
fashion
them.
shoot. They're
Yeah.
located in
That
New
is
York.
weird.
Well, it's her job because this is her job. But the thing is, they're like, she
No,
was
it is
taking
weird
care
for
of her-
Brett Cooper to be linked to somebody like him. It is
Oh,
that is
but they're
completely
just-
out of pocket.
She made a couple of videos about him and how insane his looks maxing thing.
Yeah, she spoke to what is the British guy? I can't remember his name. Piers Morgan.
Piers
She spoke to him
Yeah,
about him.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
He does sound like a body.
So this is
Well,
this
it's
is
because
some-
there was a thing before where Clavicular was watching her interview with Piers Morgan about him, and she was essentially insulting him to Piers Morgan, and then he was insulting her while he was watching her stream to Piers Morgan, and then they met afterwards. So it's no wonder this was weird, because they both essentially been insulting each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, and people were like, they're hooking up. It's like,
Yeah,
people are
yeah.
retarded, bro.
Like,
Doesn't make any sense.
Sorry, makes no
Hasn't
sense.
said he is insane. He takes drugs. He said
Yes,
he takes drugs.
Yes, yeah, he said that before
And
for weight loss, and yeah.
He bangs his chin with a
Hammer.
hammer,
He breaks
to-
the bones in his jaw to give him a better jawline.
which is don't do that. This is as insane as those women who get surgery and do Ozempic and all that.
No,
I
but
think that's insane.
that's the entire thing. He is a very effeminate man who cares about how he looks. That has never been how men compete. Men do not compete about how they look to other men. They compare like status, achievements, deeds, money, power, like that kind of a thing. This is like, it's never been a beauty competition. It's not like, oh, my hairline's going, and so I'm going to do this and try this beauty trick. That's not how men have ever competed.
Maybe Korean men. And I say that
Yeah.
in a loving way because they care about their skin.
Yeah.
No, because caring about your skin is a very feminine thing. Like, Koreans eat loads of soy. It's not surprising that they're very effeminate. And look, this comes from someone who loves Korean TV, but it is like, it is caring about how you look is very effeminate. Men compete on different levels and more levels.
Yeah. So let's just take a look at this interaction.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. And Brett's gonna, if you want to say hi to Brett.
Brett, what's up? How are you?
It's
Amazing.
awkward. She's just
Thanks for coming.
so
Hang on,
quick.
what? Let's hear what they say, because she says something and she.
Yeah. Okay. And Brett's gonna, if you want to say hi to Brett.
Brett, what's up? How are you? Amazing.
Nice to meet you.
Thanks for coming.
Good job.
You thought it was good?
The show's very good.
Okay.
He did a fashion show walk in like what looked like a wet t-shirt or something like that.
No,
Anyway.
no, but she says, good job. He says, you thought it was good. She says, I'm sure it was. Which means she doesn't even know. Like, she said it was good just based off absolutely nothing as a random compliment. No, she says, I'm sure it was good. Because he says, did you think it was good? He's asking her, because she compliments him. And then he goes back to go, did you think it was good? I'm sure it was. She has no idea what she's saying.
Oh.
If you want to say hi to Brett.
Brett, what's up? How are you? Amazing.
Nice to meet you.
Thanks for coming.
Good job.
You thought it was good?
The show's very good.
Okay.
Oh, did she say I'm sure it was very good? I thought
I'm
she
sure it was. I'm sure it was very
Oh.
good. So that's not even her opinion.
Show was very good. It wasn't
Either
even.
or, it's not even a bad
about him.
And like the people are like, oh my god, like so I'm all for like stay at home and take care of the babies, absolutely. But in the like in the interview she did, like this morning she was on her farm taking care of the animals and her family, and now she flew here for this interview. So it's like, oh no, she's taking care of her family and working.
Yeah, but also
Crucify her.
look at-
I like
so
Brett. I have no
weird.
problem with
And
what
that's what I
Brett's
mean.
way.
The conversation around this is so just dumb. People need to just
and
get off the internet
the
for 5
thing.
minutes, take a
People
walk.
want to take down any woman realistically, and taking down a conservative woman or openly conservative woman is a good narrative for them.
Well,
Absolutely.
I think the main issue is, and this is a problem on both sides. It's a misunderstanding on both sides of how humans work. So you have, whenever you talk about groups, you talk about a group, and then people go, well, not all people. It's like, well, no, I'm talking about the majority of the group. But you also have the other side where every single thing has to fit into the majority opinion. It's like, no, you can simultaneously have a commentary about a group which is true for most people, but you have to be able to distinguish the people from the group who are different. And it's like, well, like, just because some other people in the situation would 100% be going after him because he has a lot of money doesn't mean that Brett is.
Yeah, and look at this next model she ends up talking to. Shows way more interest.
Hello. Oh my God, Liv! Hi. Wait, no, because of the makeup. You look
I know, right?
incredible. It's because of the makeup.
Oh no, now she's gay. She told a girl she was incredible
and she
looking.
adores him after.
Well,
He's just
the thing
kinda
is as
there.
well, that guy in the middle, I think it's the guy, when you go through, if you actually listen to his commentary, he's the one telling them who each other on is. He's like, so this is Clavicular, this is Brett, and he's telling both of them who they are as they meet, because it's designed to be like a social media interaction. That's the only reason this exists.
Yeah.
I think the headline should be influencers meet influencers and make content.
Yeah.
Yes.
The fact that there's so much like discourse on this online right now, it's like, people, please just like go do something else.
I think it's very weird. I don't know where he's come from. I don't know why you know who he is. I don't know why he keeps appearing in my feed. I don't know why he keeps being projected by all of these people and suddenly broadcast and multiplied. He's come out of nowhere. I don't care about him. I don't care about some effeminate little gimp who like, I like my jaw. Great. What's your IQ? 65? Piss off, mate.
So he was originally a TikToker who all in like his content, if you think about it without thinking of what he's recommending, the idea of what they quote looks maxing, which the Gen
he's basically a woman. I don't know why he's in my feed.
No, but like
I could not think less of this man. It's like, seriously.
Better, it's not a bad thing. I think we want to elevate just humans in general. But
I'm not surprised that a woman thinks that men should act like women, but men should not act like women. Men
like
should not care
like,
about what their jaw looks like.
And stuff like that. Sure. I think being healthy in that sense, there's a lot of influence.
Men compete on an entirely different level. This has absolutely nothing to do with this. I am all for male self-improvement. The shape of your jaw has absolutely nothing about it. Like, by all means, go to the gym, improve your muscles.
Oops,
but if you care about the way you look, it's like, no, I care about my bone structure, my facial shape, and I think I should moisturize. Then what you want is a boyfriend. Like that. Seriously, this is what they're renowned for. If you have hair plugs, if you have hair plugs, you don't want a wife. Like, no, instead, no, yes, by all means, eat healthy, go to the gym, work out, improve yourself, start a company, make money. Great. But compete on the way that men are traditionally done. Don't compete like a woman.
Hurts. All right, so before we catch up on supers,
I don't care if you have a boyfriend.
Before we catch up on supers, I want to talk a little bit about Spider Noir. Now, those of you that were here for Wicked's World, I'm not going to watch the trailer because the videos get blocked. So we'll just do some stills and I'll pull this up first because I think mostly people are kind of excited for this. I like Nick Cage and I like the vibe that they're going. I think it looks really good, but of course, like, it's the internet. Everyone's a critic and people are tearing it apart already. It's fine. But so Nicolas Cage tells Esquire that he saw his Spider Noir performance as 70% Humphrey Bogart and 30% Bugs Bunny, given that it's a comedian to the mystery story. Now, you can kind of see that in the trailer, but we didn't really see that.
I think that's the problem, though.
I think it's okay. I don't have a problem with it.
No. Well, this is my point. So I think it's a problem in the color trailer. In the black and white trailer, it takes the edge off the comedy. Like the scene in the bar where he's like, it looks stupid in color, but in black and white, I can kind of put up with it because the rest is so moody. But I don't like the comedy thing. Just take your movie seriously for once. Seriously. And the black and white makes it seem more serious, and so maybe you can get away with the comedy stuff a bit more.
I agree with that. Yeah, it's and also like the CGI is definitely going to look better in black and white. And since it's noir, like, black and white just makes sense. It hits the vibe so much better. I'm watching it in black and white, and if I like it, maybe I'll check out color just to do a comparison.
I'm never watching this in color.
But I don't think I want to watch it.
It gives a vibe of just more serious in black and white. It gives the what's the comic book movie where it's different stories and has the girl with the freaking chainsaw leg. What's that called again?
Sin City?
Sin City. With very little color, that type of vibe gives it just a different feel, and it's
I agree with
that. It feels good. It's the setting you want for a movie like this.
Yes, and I think I love the black and white with this. I'm here for it. I'm very excited for this. Like, as you guys know, I'm a big Spider-Man fan. I know nothing about the Spider-Man noir stuff.
But it's also Nick Cage too, which is probably why it's going to be hopefully so good.
Yes, I think it will be. I actually I have high hopes for this. And I know people were mad that they're making Black Cat Asian, but I think she looks fine. Like, I don't care. At least they're not making it like some chunky girl. Like, I don't know. Like, she's still an attractive woman. So let me pull up And I'm doing this because the video will get blocked
Yeah, you see,
if I don't
looking at some of these
just
stills,
scan.
now that you are saying this, the black and white gives it definitely a more polished feeling finish, where looking at even Nick Cage's face in this, he just looks tired.
Yeah, look at that. The difference between that and black and white. It doesn't really, I don't know.
It doesn't hit the same.
Not at all. Like even this, that doesn't look as good. This looks more like I pronounce it the way I pronounce it. Chat.
You know what?
Everyone
I'm
comes
gonna
at me
say
for the
this.
way I say noir. That's how I say it.
There is a hyper focus with a
Like
black and white
this.
setting on these faces, these characters. It zones you in on what is moving, at least in the picture. Well, I know he's old, but I think you focus more on a scene in a black and white setting versus colored. Because now I'm getting distracted by all the little things.
Yeah.
That's no way to talk about Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, it doesn't
Shut
look as
up.
good.
He's a
Yeah,
national treasure.
He's a national treasure. Like even this, it just doesn't look the same.
I don't like the color version at all.
No.
If I only saw the color trailer, I would not be interested in this.
No.
It looks cheesy
I still
to
kind of
me.
would be, but it looks so much. Yeah, it looks cheap in color. Exactly. Exactly. I'm here for it though. I hope it's really done well. Like I said, if I like it, which I think I'm going to, I'll check out the color after I watch the black and white just to do a comparison, you know, and see like how it hits. What?
I'm so sorry. I just on Twitter. Finish this first before I show
Oh yeah, no, that was pretty much it. It's coming out and it's dropping.
I want to watch it. I want to watch
We
it.
can binge it. They're dropping all of it. So
Nice.
for my Patreon people,
I thought it was a
there's
movie. Is
chance-
it a series?
It's a series. My Patreon
Oh.
people, there's a chance that I may do a watch
Watch
party over there with this.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that'd be fun.
And speaking of this, just real quick, I know we're not done yet, but tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern on my Patreon, we're going to be watching the first Spider-Man. That's our first watch party over there. Okay, but what did you find on Twitter?
Okay, Denny's, we love you, but do not bring your girl here today. Valentine's Day.
I love their
Why?
hush puppies. They're so good.
Just for breakfast. I wouldn't do like lunch or dinner, but hey.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
are they
very
saying
fair
we're
breakfast.
a cheap place? It won't be good. Is that what they're going for?
Yeah, but I love that they
Okay.
embrace it. This is like Wendy's essentially.
Mhm.
Some of their replies that we've seen with Wendy's, it's lovely. I love it.
Well, Wendy's is only bring her if she's a
Oh,
boxer.
you know what? Wendy's actually replied.
What did they say?
It's okay. They don't want to go to Denny's, but you can bring your girl.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like, she'll get a workout. She has to batter 5 people just to get
Oh
out
my
the door.
god, I love it. Wendy's is like stone cold. I love it.
Whoever runs
okay.
their social media is hilarious.
Yeah.
There's
Thanks,
quite
Abby.
a few. There's quite a few companies that rely on being self-aware about their own marketing, like what they're known for.
But like Twitter is the place for trolls and it's perfect and it makes me want to go to that type of place way more.
It's not even just
Speaking
that.
of
It's like
Wendy's-
you target a demographic. You should play into it. Like, don't be ashamed of your own customer base.
I've heard from people that like I don't really eat breakfast that much, but I've heard that they're like breakfast I don't know, they're not hash browns or something like that are like really good at Wendy's, but I kind of forgot that Wendy's has breakfast because they're a bit late to the game, right? Like it's only been a few years I think that they've been doing breakfast.
I only know that you get into a fight if you go there. That's the only thing I know.
Is that a UK thing? You fight at
No,
Wendy's?
no, we
Over
don't
here
have
it's Waffle
Wednesdays.
House.
All I know is that
it's,
Wendy's are where a load of people
Are you thinking
fight
about
each other.
Waffle House?
Waffle
You're thinking of
House.
Waffle
Oh,
House.
sorry. I got confused between the massive
The
amount of different
W's.
restaurants. Yeah,
The W's
Waffle
get
House.
you.
I think Jay Longbone even did a make a Waffle House advert, but get 50 likes or something, and it was just a load of people fighting. It was like shoving someone's face into
I
the
love how
grill. and
everybody in the
things.
chat's like, nope, you're
Sorry.
talking about Waffle House.
It was. I just saw W, and that was it.
All right, let me catch up on supers and then we will move on. Mike Wilson, thank you for being a member for 13 months. What do you call a pony with a sore throat? A little horse.
Wow.
Mike, you heard this.
I think we should all be ashamed
Walking
for you
horsey.
there.
He's fainted on that one.
That made the world a little darker.
Darren Murphy gifted 5 memberships. Thank you so much, Darren. And Dan Vicious gifted a membership as well. Thank you, Dan. Again, there will be some new emotes very soon. I'm waiting to get theirs up. I have an X-ray one. I just need a Disparu one. Ian, thank you for the 50 pounds. Director, hi, Jason. Do you think you could... Jason, no. Director, okay.
I don't want to argue with you.
Sec, thank you for the 5. The rules in Hollywood and the UK would need to be undone before we fully see the pendulum swing back. Maybe Markiplier can help in that area. I've been meaning to go see Iron Lung, but it's been such a busy couple weeks. I want to see that in theaters. If I don't see it in theaters, I'm going to buy it on Prime or something because I want to support it somehow. I want to see it. Like, I could probably see it during this coming week, maybe Monday.
I'm not sure Markiplier would help. Markiplier is very that way. He would agree with all their stuff. His movie was still a union movie. It was under their small budget allocation, but it was still a union movie.
Thank you.
Markiplier is simultaneously outside of the system when it comes to cinemas because he doesn't have contacts and all that kind of thing. He's a YouTuber. They don't respect YouTubers. But I also get the feeling that Markiplier would like to be within that system. I don't think he'd have any problem with it. I don't think he would disagree with any of the people there. I don't think he's like this based outsider kind of person.
Yeah, I think that, like, what I would take that as is just, like, you know, because it was an indie, you know, considered an indie film, and because it did so well, you know, and people liked it because he stuck to
it's
story,
a great movie,
you know,
and it's better than a lot of Hollywood movies.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But I don't think he's, like, gonna change the industry because he has a different ideology to them or anything. That's not who Markiplier is.
Yeah, that's true. But... Dan Wishes for 2 said, please stop saying combadge.
Combadge, not
when Disparu says
this is why you
like
no. I say combadge. This is why you need an Englishman to enunciate properly.
Not
Phil McCracken for $4.99. Why did the boy bring a ladder to Valentine's Day? He heard love was in the air.
Oh my god.
Oh my
You broke
god.
I feel like I've been slapped with multiple one of these.
Sec for 2, X-ray girl gulp tax. I feel like I need to put like a big gulp emote.
The thing is, I don't know even how you set your mic up to be that loud when you swallow. Like that is.
I think we've even heard it when she's far away.
Yeah,
wait,
the
let's
first
try over
time he
here.
wasn't deliberate.
Hold on.
I heard it. Yeah, it wasn't loud, but I heard it.
Yeah, you heard it, right?
It just got into the noise gate.
Gary Thomas.
That's the thing. Normally, the noise gate is above swallowing.
My swallows are just loud, okay?
I can't help it. Like, it always
help it.
deafens the neighbors.
She was born this way.
I was born this way.
I just have strong neck muscle.
Don't spread rumors now.
And that's a promise.
That's a saucy Saturday promise. Gary, thank you for the 5. What did the princess do when she got to the ball? Gary.
Hey.
I gotta be careful with Gary's chats. Jason Webster, thank you for being 2 years, 24 months. Thank you, Jason.
Damn.
I have to say the Summer Olympics and Winter Olympics have been amongst the very few sports I have enjoyed watching over the last decade. I know a lot of people that are really into the Olympics. I guess it's like I never got into it. Like when I was a kid, I liked it, but then I just kind of fell off from it. John Thomas, thank you for the 5. There's a pastor's podcast I listen to named Will Wheaton, and I always want to ask if any of his parishioners? Parishioners tell him, shut up, Wesley.
Parishioners podcast I listened to named Will Wheaton. I was actually made fun. Shut up. Yeah, because Will Wheaton was known for being shut up. Like, shut up, Wesley is what that character was told. Also, to go alongside, shut up, Wolf. Or, like, no, Wolf. Wolf also got told that a lot. It's amazing how Will Wheaton has stuck around in Star Trek. He was in Picard as, like, this futuristic guy that was saving the universe when no one can stand him as a character. Although, ironically, he was in the only episodes that made Starfleet Academy look reasonable.
Joey Tribbiani for 5. Hey, Wicked and X-Ray Girl. Both of you ladies are looking real good. How you doing?
How you doing?
Shout out to the single ladies out there. Happy Valentine's Day. Thanks, Joey.
Thanks, Joey.
Jason Webster for Australian 5. Other professional sports I enjoy watching are Formula E, sports, climbing, AFL, Australia Football League, WEC, ice hockey, and CFL.
You watch Canadian Football League? That's actually kind of crazy.
She's like, Canadians don't even. No, I'm kidding. Canadians don't even watch it. I'm joking.
I'll watch it.
I don't know. Grabtar's Hammer for 2. Bad Bunny. Learning center level of writing.
Luring center.
It is luring. He meant learning.
No, he meant luring.
He meant
it's
luring?
a specific.
Oh.
It's a specific reference to a Somali scam that was going on.
The daycares,
Oh,
yeah.
because the N wasn't there. You're right.
It was called the
I
luring
remember
center.
that.
Yeah.
Sorry. So it was Leering Center. Bama for 5. Optimist saw the cups half full. The pessimist saw them as half empty. And X-Ray Girl slapped them both for staring.
At my cups?
You stared at my cup?
Oh, my boob cup. Oh my god.
It took a second.
I went to the Leering Center as well.
Well, it's like this other one. It's like I asked 100 women which shampoo they preferred. The number one answer was, "How did you get in here?"
Don't you oof us, Ian? Shock for $4.99. Listen and watch a million Amelias in 1,000 times better than Bad Bunny.
Who's
It's based. So the
Explain it
British
to her.
government created a propaganda video game, and one of the characters in it was a woman who was very, very based, and they didn't realize that making this purple-haired based woman talk to people about the destruction of the country would actually be taken by those people like, we love her, she should be everywhere. And so now she has been broadcast as exactly the opposite of what they intended, because they thought they'd all see this hot woman going going, oh my god, we really need to bring back the English people as this horrific device. No, it turns out the English people quite like the English people, strange as that is.
Oh, who would have ever thought that with all the crazy stuff? Also,
Yeah,
can we make purple hair okay? Can we make colored hair okay again? Like, remember when it used to be like the fringe decision to do that, and you're like kind of like
I
the
remember.
goth girls of the community.
I'm torn because I like coloured hair and I like goth girls and scene girls, but they are now all legitimately deranged lunatics.
Yes, I agree.
So it's not the style, it's what the style has become associated with, and you would have to eject all of those people. You would essentially have to make it so horrific to be that within those groups that you knew that was a sign of being based.
Big titted colored haired goth girls back.
Well, what Amelia is like,
sure Scott would love that.
Amelia has purple hair, so it proved that people are not against purple hair at all. It is only the stuff that goes along with it. If you look like that but were based, people would make an exception.
Yes, I've had colored hair, and yes, I'm deranged. You're welcome.
Well, it didn't go into your brain, right? You didn't have your roots, so
The
maybe
blonde
that's why.
did, though.
The blonde,
Yeah,
not
that-
the
yeah, that
color.
one.
The blonde will do it.
Now, when X-Ray Girl blows in another woman's ear, it's called a brain transplant.
I'm a surgeon. You're welcome.
And that's a promise. You
I
should
went to
see
the
what I can do with
Le-
these hands.
I went to the Leering Center for Doctors. You're welcome.
That is probably... I think women have way better chattel lines. You could probably just go, I was a goth girl in the past. It's like, no, that'd work.
I'm cool with that.
That's enough.
I don't think anyone would believe that I was ever a goth girl in the past. Maybe Wicked between the two of us.
Well, the thing
Maybe I
about
was.
the thing
World
about
made
goth girls is they are only hot goths and ugly goths. There is no average run-of-the-mill goth. You are either incredibly attractive or dog rough.
He's
There is,
right. It's
like-
either like the slim girl that like really does her makeup up and just looks good in all the dark clothes, or like the big girl, like the chunky girl. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's either you either look homeless or hot.
Yeah.
There is no in between.
No in between. Oh my gosh. All right. Anyways, back to supers. Jason,
Sorry.
thank you for the, you're fine. Thank you for the Australian 5. Like watching MLB, but only when Shohei Ohtani is playing. He really is one of those once in a generation players.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Cousin. I have no idea what's happening.
I don't even know what the MLB is. If you said Men in Black, I could.
Minor League Baseball or Major League Baseball.
I don't know baseball.
John Thomas, thank you for the 10. I just watched Ballerina earlier today. I don't see why people hated it. People are understandably wary girl boss movies, but I didn't think she was that way in the fights no more than any in Wick. I don't think people like hated it, but I think like you're right. It's just that people were wary on the girl boss stuff. I think like a detriment to the Ballerina movie was that they put like John Wick in the title, so like people were like,
well, they put him in the
John
movie,
Wick verse?
and in the movie, but like they could have done something different with that to like make it its own standalone movie, so people weren't expecting more John Wick. I think that might have been a bit of a detriment.
No, but even having him there was a detriment to her because then
Right,
he's
yeah.
like showing off that she
like-
can barely fight in comparison.
I like
Yeah, but doesn't that show that she can't fight? Doesn't that show that you should never have made the movie? Like, the moment he's in the movie goes up. It's the best bit of the movie. The entire movie is when he's in it. It just proves she should never have been selected. It actually highlights how crap she is as an actress, as a fighter. Because when you see him, it's like, oh, I wish all the movie was him. That doesn't mean he shouldn't have been in it. That means she shouldn't have been in it. And if she was, the best part of her movie is when she's in a red dress and heels. Like, you should have made the entire thing just her
Like that,
fighting
like
in all these extremely over-the-top feminine, very show-off feminine figure. You should have gone the entire opposite way. So his movies are very masculine. She should have just been, I'm only here for the male gaze. That's what I'm for. Everyone knows this is what it is. We're just going to show you everything you want to see for 2.5 hours while I kill people.
I wonder if they should have done more of like a Buffy style where you can kind of see her, but most of the stunts is from someone else.
Yeah, I mean, nowadays they can cover it up a bit better.
I mean, either way, but yeah, there should have been like sexual poses where you like see her. There should have been revealing dresses. She should have been the red dress and it gets torn, and so you see more and more of her figure as she's fighting.
Oh my gosh.
You should have really played into the fact that I am a woman fighting.
Yeah, and Ana de Armas would have been fine with that. She's totally not like an anti-male gaze actress, and she's gorgeous. John Thomas for 2. Wicked, what's up with the duck on the shelf? You put some respect on Leon's name. I'm just kidding. I know you're not talking crap. It's Leon. What else
It's
is there to
Escape
say?
from Duck Off.
I have a duck as well. It's all the way out there.
I have a duck. She's like, I can't
I
reach
want
it.
to share a duck.
I have more back here. I've got the rest of the Resident Evil crew. I got Claire, Jill, and Chris over there.
Have you ever taken your duckies to the bathtub? And oh wait, I guess they're plushies, so they can't.
I do have that. I do have the regular ducks. That's a good idea. Maybe I will take them to the tub. Oh, there you go.
A man fell off the roof of a nightclub. Who was it? All I know is he wasn't a bouncer.
Oh my god. Every time, Disparu.
So speaking of Markiplier, you put this in the chat, Disparu. I remember you talking about this. I have to see the movie, so I don't know. But you mentioned about the low audio, right? Like it was like that in your theater as well.
The audio
it's well known in several theaters. People can barely hear it, and it's made worse by the movie. So the movie's done over a radio. The radio is meant to be crackly. It's very difficult to hear what's being said.
Okay, so this is after you heard about it.
It makes you wish you saw it on streaming so you can rewind and understand what's being said, because if you will miss things. And so there was this. It's clearly been complained about. The last half of the movie was destroyed for a lot of people in cinemas. They had no idea what a lot of the lines were saying.
Oh, let's see what he had to say about
What
this.
I was going to do is I was going to put on the captions, but I just had an idea that, am I contributing to the ever-growing plague of illiteracy that is striking? Or not illiteracy because you're reading the captions. No, maybe I'm helping literacy. Or am I hurting people's media comprehension by being... Am I hurting people's listening abilities by putting on captions on all of these games? And am I making you dumber by having these captions? Because I don't do anything with captions, really. Not really. I only do it for you. I don't need the captions. But probably some of you are probably listening to that without captions. You're like, I can't understand the word they're saying. Is that my fault? Is that my fault?
Okay, so as someone who has worked in the hospital with a lot of people who have hearing disabilities or have a hard time hearing is not just listening. You're looking at mouths move and kind of taking into this you're piecing together puzzles to understand what is being said or interpreted. And part of movies, and especially if you have hearing problems, is the captions. Some people can't hear, so that is there for that reason. I don't think it contributes to necessarily a disability of sorts that he's trying to imply. So it I don't know. For me, I like
none of that
captions.
is it. In this movie, you have him, and it now for his part, it is dark. You won't be able to see his lips. He's got blood and stuff pouring over him. That could work for that. But there's a person over a radio talking to him, and while the radio's going on, you're hearing.
Well, you can't hear words per se because I haven't seen
as
it,
they're
so.
talking, and they're cutting out, they're missing words, and so essentially you have to really hyper focus and fill in the blanks that exist in words. You have to essentially listen to the thing, then go back, reproduce it, work out what was being said while watching the next bit to do the next thing all over again. It is complicated, and I can 100% understand why people struggled. And if there are problems in the movies
about it, though.
Well, I mean, because I haven't seen it,
Yeah,
this
me
movie
neither.
specifically, but I noticed when Netflix started streaming, mixed volumes were very off on Netflix.
Starfleet Academy is awful for
as well.
mixing.
Yeah, so you have the music too loud or just sound effects too loud, and then it overpowers the dialogue that's occurring. And it just seems like the talent to have like the appropriate levels are not there. And I don't think they're necessarily helping with AI coming in now, or maybe AI will help. I don't know. It depends on how you can program AI to do it. So maybe Markiplier should have closed captions. I have no idea. I have to watch the movie first to have an opinion.
I know.
on that.
I can't.
It's very difficult to follow, but it is intentional that you can't hear the person. But the question you come down to is making your lore harder to understand and hear in a movie, does that add to the movie? Now, I think what he's trying for as a director is to put you into the position of the guy in the ship. You don't know what's going on. He's been shoved down here with no information. He's getting bits and pieces from all over. I think you're meant to be confused. I think that's the entire. I think he wants you to be in that position. The question really is that entertaining? Do you want to be in his position, or do you want to be able to grasp all of the information so you understand the story? And that's where there's.
So, just Bruce, since you've watched this, do you think it adds or takes away from not hearing the person very well on the radio?
Because you're in a cinema and you only get to hear things once, I think it was overdone. But I was fine with the way it was delivered, but I also know that I am not everyone. And I can fully understand why a lot of people would not be able to do it, because you're essentially playing a words game while listening to the next bit of the movie. And if you're the only kind of person, you can only focus on what you're hearing, you're already trying to concentrate on the next bit, and that's gone. Yeah, you're going to come out of this movie incredibly confused. And that's never a good experience. Mm-hmm. I like the piecing together the lore thing and trying to work out what it was. But I also think that would be a way more successful thing done on streaming, where you can rewind. So if you miss it, it's not a big deal, than in a cinema. Whereas in a cinema, you're surrounded by people. If you're in a packed cinema, which most of his theaters were, there's loads of people, there's eating, there's chomping, there's people with phones on. You're not concentrating 100% of the time because you get interfered with. I think all of that, the last thing you need is even more distractions.
Yeah.
And it also kind of comes across that you're not that confident in your own lore if you're trying to add like this mystery element to it. I don't think it was really needed. I do think he did it for artistic purposes. It's just, I think he went a bit far, to be honest.
Yeah, I want to see it. I had a couple friends that went to go see it, and they did say, there's parts that were hard to watch, like anybody that might be
the pacing is off 100%.
Anyone that might be like, sail on the high seas for it or something, which I refuse to do with this because I want to support it. Independent creator. But they were like, I don't think anybody would actually be able to enjoy it or understand it that way because of the way the audio was. So maybe once it comes to streaming, you're right. Like people are gonna put the subtitles on probably. Like
I always put subtitles on if I can.
The reels.
Well, I question whether this, because the thing is, this isn't like it's not you can't understand it because the music's too loud. This is the radio is cutting out. You're not meant to hear the person. It's intentional. And so even on streaming, you're going to have to put together the words, even to hear it perfectly. But the advantage of streaming is if you don't get it the first time, you can just rewind.
Yeah.
And so you can listen to it 5 times. And then you're like, okay, he actually means this, and then carry on.
You can't do that in the theater, which is why I hate watching it with people if they're rude.
Which was my John Wick 4 point. John Wick 4 has so many like little subtle moments that if you're watching it in the theater, you miss because it's so far away. But when you watch it at home, it's just a way better movie.
I watched it at home and I really enjoyed it. But it's like those reels where people like you see them like they're cooking and they're watching TV, and then as soon as they look down, it's like because they don't see the subtitles anymore. Like some people are just
if you do
like,
that with
so
Iron
good.
Long, you'll think it's trash. That you like it's simultaneous the very slow bits, but that he also does not repeat things for you. It's not like Netflix.
Yeah, which is I get what you mean. Let's get some supers. Monkey Hate Clean for 5. Why aren't there more mom jokes? Because she already told them once and she's not repeating herself.
There was a bit in Starfleet Academy where she touches, like, goes into his past, something in his mind. She's like, I can't believe you said that to me. And she was like, well, I'm sorry, but your mom. And I'm like, I died. I'm like, now is not the time for your mom joke, love.
The Tactician Musician for 2. I've never super chatted here and I still haven't. I won't tell if you won't.
I didn't see it.
What's happened?
Huh? Gary Tom. Hold on. Let me read ahead. Okay, Gary Thomas for 10. Korean men are an interesting category because, yes, they are effeminate, but if you listen to their views about male and female dynamics, they would probably be arrested for thought crimes in Europe.
Which is insane.
I entirely agree.
The men, especially portrayed in their media, are very like masculine. They might present effeminate, they have the beautiful skin, the hair, they put makeup on some of them, but I would say they're more masculine than some of the men in
No, well, I 100% agree. That's why I like their entertainment, because Western entertainment is just feminist entertainment, whereas Korean entertainment is still masculine entertainment, which is weird because if you read the news, they're like, this is the most feminist country in the world, and it doesn't seem to be. And I think it's just because they've maintained, they don't think that men and women are the same. So they have the gender roles in their thing, and the women do their roles, and the men are still concerned with things like justice. They still have a justice-based morality. They still think about the concepts and everything. They still have duty, honor. They go to war. And that's what's missing from Western entertainment. They think everyone is a woman. They see women as the perfect behavior that everyone should hope to achieve. It's like, well, you're missing all the stuff up here. And you can't make entertainment that way.
True. Shik, thank you for the $1.99. Happy VD all. Thank you, Shik.
Thank you.
The Planet Will for 10. It's like Master of the TDS said. It's a win-win if good, great, fun Nick Cage thing. If bad, great, the memes will flow like wine from the gods. Yeah. You know what? I think even if it's good, the memes are probably going to be pretty... there's gonna be a lot of
from
Nick
the full
Cage
color
memes.
version, things are going to look very odd in various places.
Yes. Jacob Joseph's been a member for 4 months. Thank you. Had a date today. It was fun. We'll see each other again. And I have 2 other prospects if nothing works out. With these 3 girls, I can still watch you 3.
Oh.
Well, you've been busy.
Why would you take a girl on a first, well, I'm assuming a first date on Valentine's Day?
I don't know. That's
Well, would you
that's a
not?
pretty big
That
jump.
seems to be like we're missing an opportunity. Otherwise, if you didn't,
But I just I can just see a girl just assume that means a lot more than it should. But hey,
maybe he wined and dined.
well, that's why he said it went well.
so
Yeah.
good for you, sir. Good for you.
She's like, that's expensive. I know she's thinking that's an expensive date.
Depends where you
The
go.
first date,
It's like,
yeah.
no, I think we should go for a walk in the park.
Very romantic. It saves money. Michael
Cheap.
Doberman, the Canadian too.
Cheap, just like my liquor.
Denny's
Yes.
is Waffle House for people who can't
So
wait.
my liquor isn't cheap.
That's funny. That's funny, Michael.
Only
John
my
Lane-
dates.
He's
Liquor,
cracking
I
himself
hardly
up
know
over there.
her.
Just gonna fall into his chair over there. John Wayne, thank you for the 5.
Look, it's got arms. It'd be very difficult to fall out of.
I'm sure
Although
you
I
can
have
figure
seen
it
Tim the
out.
Tapman do it. One of his
Hey.
wheels collapsed and his entire chair collapsed that way. And he used to have it in his intro. You see him collapse, and then from the ground you just hear, "I'm okay."
You know what? I bet you Holly Hunter has fallen out of her chairs with how she lays in
Wouldn't be
them.
surprised. Like, if she hasn't, I'm
is.
impressed. With her skanky feet that have like rotting
Oh,
skin
that
on top
girl.
of them.
They're so
Ew.
gross looking. Put them away.
I'm still not
slaps on them
sure whether
things.
she's got reptile feet or jewelry.
I know one scene she definitely had jewelry, but the other times it's really hard to tell.
She's an alien. It might be reptile feet.
Was it the lawn something? The Lonvians or I don't remember.
I don't know. It was a
something with
race
an L.
invented for Strange New Worlds. It's
I
not
just-
an official one.
Lives on forever and ever and ever and ever.
Yeah, although a lanthanite, she's only half.
Lanthanite.
So she's half human, so she will eventually die. That's why they got around her looking like
Good.
she's a 67-year-old.
Good. Make it happen, please, sooner rather than later.
John Wayne, thank you for the 5. For all the Valentine's Day singles out there, remember to make your own happy ending tonight if one is not provided to you. Well, you know
Oh
what?
my.
Well, hey. Things for 5. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind is the best Valentine movie. That's a good movie. I watched it for the first time like a year ago. And I was surprised how much I enjoyed it. I wasn't sure if that was
I've never seen it.
it's
The
Jim
the only
Carrey.
movie I know that I'd even consider like a Valentine's movie is it Sliding or Serendipity? One of them. Maybe
That
both
one
of
would
them.
be, I think. I haven't seen that in a long time.
So I think
yeah.
I think I've just said two different movies, but I think they're both Valentine's movies. So Sliding Doors is where there's a train closes and it shows you like the future paths of two different romance things. That's good. Serendipity is the Buffy actress, I think, or it could be Kate Beckinsale. One of them.
I think it's Kate Beckinsale.
Yeah, and she cooks.
And
Well,
John
I think
Cusack,
Sliding.
right?
I think Sliding Doors is Kate Beckinsale. I think Serendipity
Let me see.
is the Buffy actress, and she's a chef who puts her emotions
No.
into food.
No, that was oh my gosh.
But either way, she puts her
Serendipity
emotions
is
into.
Kate Beckinsale. Yeah.
Oh, maybe I'm thinking of the same. Yeah. Either way, but one of them is like a chef who puts her emotions into food.
love
Maybe I'm getting
that
the names
one.
wrong, but she puts her emotions
are.
into food, and at one point she is in love with a guy, cooks a load of food, and every single person in the restaurant
Crying.
just starts banging each other.
Oh, that one too. And they're like
Like-
making out, and there's one where she's sad and they're all crying. I loved that one. Hold on, I gotta look it up. I forgot the name of that one. That was Sarah Michelle Gellar. The chat's probably gonna get it before I get it.
Okay, so Sliding Doors is Gwyneth Paltrow.
Yeah.
I don't know what's. I'm not even sure if that's the right movie. It's a romantic comedy movie. Returning Home Misses the Train. Okay, so that was Gwyneth Paltrow.
Simply Irresistible was the one with
Okay.
Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Okay, that's the other one then. So what's Serendipity?
That is Kate Beckinsale.
Yeah, but what is that movie then? That's entirely a breezy matchmaker between.
That was John Cusack with her in that one, right?
Decide to separate after a night of romance where there is shopping, but Destiny has plans to bring their marriage together for something else. Okay, so apparently I accidentally said 3 romantic movies rather than 2.
This Drew knows
But
his
all of them are
romance,
good.
okay?
All of them are good, like ones.
Yeah.
People say that Serendipity is only 58%. They clearly don't like Kate Beckinsale as much as me.
Simply Irresistible is
79%
great.
audience score. F you critics.
I think Simply Irresistible is underrated. I liked that one. Jason,
I just
did you-
remember her cooking something and then everyone going mental.
Well, there was that, and then she was crying because they like had a fight or something, and then the whole restaurant is just sobbing. Jason, thank you for another 5. Starfleet Academy is boldly going where nobody else will go, up its own black hole.
No, that is legitimately that was a article title for the Marvels from the Irish Times. The Marvels vanishes
they
up
have
its own
great
black
titles.
hole.
They have great titles.
They have the best ones. The Rings of Power ones are the best.
Matthew, thank you for the £5. The government is crap and bring back long shanks.
Which
I don't know what that
government?
means. Probably UK.
I've heard of Longshanks. I can't remember who he is.
Is that a person? I
Was
thought-
the King of England from 1272 to 1307. 6'2", military campaigns in Scotland and Wales, significant legal reforms. solidified the English rule for constructing castles, strengthening Parliament, and initiating the first Scottish War of Independence.
Oh.
Well, that didn't work out well for him, did
Scottish
it?
War of Independence. No, you just had to get a Scotch well, and I think you would have gotten everything you wanted.
They just needed a well of whiskey.
Mark, thank you for the 2.
He was known as the Hammer of the Scots for his brutal campaigns.
Oh, I thought it was going to be something else.
Well, he did hammer a few Scottish people. Generally to a wall.
It's all the women just like Thor's hammer. Hell yeah.
Ian.
Freedom. No, he was the opposite of freedom.
Mark, thank you for the 2. Goth girls are scary in some of the best ways. Listen, guys like goth girls, the hot ones, anyways. But just
not anymore.
100%.
I was watching a video. There's a whole channel from this goth guy, and he was explaining why goth has been destroyed, and essentially how it's all virtue signaling women now at this point.
Yeah,
they like the aesthetic rather than what goth was always meant to be.
It's probably more like liberal girls now, right? Before it was kind of like how punk.
Oh, it's been
where it was like, you know,
yes.
Yeah. Rebelling.
Same with emo and everything else that happened before. It gets taken over as an aesthetic rather than what it was designed for.
Yeah. Jason, thank you for the 5. Though X-Ray is really pretty already, she would look great with pink or blue highlights or purple hair. The same with Wicked Virtue. Well,
I already did that though.
She did, and she did look good. Ian, thank you for the 50 pounds. There's loads of mom jokes. Just pay closer attention to Disparu.
I am not your mom, Ian. I keep telling you. I will not give you child support.
Oh my gosh. I'm Ian's daddy. You can be his mummy.
No, I'm not buying him birthday.
No.
Like, this guy will be like, no, you owe me all these years of birthday and Christmas presents. I already see your scam a mile off, Ian.
He's got your number.
It's like, no, yeah, I'm going to make you backdate them all.
Jacob, thank you for the 10. To clarify, I've known the girl I took out today for a while, and we're kind of getting more serious. The other 2 I don't know as well, and they live further away. Just need to increase my chances. Gotcha, you didn't have to super chat that, Jacob, but thank you for clarifying.
Wait,
at this point, you're showing off.
Jacob, I wanna see in chat. You don't have to super chat this. Do they know about each other that you're not dating just one of them?
Of course they don't.
I don't know.
You don't know.
As a girl, I only date one at a time. If that's okay. It's your prerogative to want to date multiple women, but that's not my style.
She sounds like a radio host, and someone called in.
X-Ray Girl is a strictly one woman at a time person.
Yeah, one woman or one man at a time. Honestly,
I don't believe you on the women. There's too many of us shorties that you got running around as your wives.
She chooses one woman at a time, beats the others off with a stick.
Okay, wives is a different answer. and realistically, because I tried to date 2 people once, very early on in life, I mixed them up. I
just
never
find it
wanted to do
exhausting. Like, Jesus, I gotta put with 2 of
It
you.
is trying to keep the stories aligned. Who I told things to what, and then I'm like, one has a sister, one has 2 brothers. Mix them up.
We are invested in Jacob's love story now. We must know.
Yes,
you picked number 1. It's like a dating show. 1, 2, or 3.
One.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Vegas Matt says for 5, thank you. Best goth girl ever, Death and Sandman comics.
I don't know the comics. Jennifer Garner looks good as goth, though. She did one episode where she was a goth.
She could look cute as a goth girl.
Yeah.
She looked cute in every episode. Like, that was what Alias was. Alias was just, let's see what she cosplays next week. And then they'd always put her in some new skimpy outfit.
Ben Affleck really fumbled that one, huh?
Well, I don't know, because she
great.
seems like a deranged cow. So she's only seemed nice in Alias.
Well, from what I don't know, like we don't really know about celebrities, right? But like from what I've heard,
I've heard her speak.
She's kind of like stood.
Did you
by
not
him
see the
and
video
stuff.
where they're leaving a shop, they walk around to either side of a car, and he walks up, he opens her car door.
No, that's Jennifer
then he
Lopez, not Jennifer Gardner.
Okay, sorry.
She's awful.
Wrong, Jay.
Wrong, Jen.
He looks miserable.
Yeah,
I'm like, I don't blame you for dumping that.
No.
J-Lo, yeah.
J-Lo, yes. He was married to Jennifer Gardner, though, and they had kids together, and apparently she's always been, like, sweet and stood by him and everything, like, when he needed her still. So I was like, he dropped on that when he went for stupid J-Lo. Like, and you're right, he looked miserable.
But the thing about J-Lo is that she got famous because she had a big ass, and compared to the kind of weird monster-sized behemoths that people go for now, you look at her and people would go, she's very flat. It's like, it's weird what happened in the 90s.
Oh, it is. Ian, thank you for the 50 pounds. Oh, backdated Christmas presents from Disparu. I missed out on so many USB cables wrapped in kitchen paper.
I need those USB cables. I'm not giving you USB cables. Like,
he needs every single one of them.
You can have the inside of the toilet roll like everybody else.
Oh my god.
I don't need any more. It's called recycling.
Dan,
he can find something to do with it.
Garner's daughter is crazy. Is a crazy mask hole. Oh, did you?
I think if you look at her kids,
daughter, like, I think that's the only person she had kids with.
I think if you look at her kids, there's very
Let's see,
different identity groups among them. Shall we say that?
Is it Violet? Violet's one of her kids or something like that. I don't remember. She was a masker who actually went to some sort of town hall meeting to say that people should mask, if I remember correctly.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Lots of Hollywood celebrities have weird kids.
Ooh.
Not surprising.
To be fair, they're kind of like very isolated and not aware of what real people are like.
I'm just
isolated isn't bad because it just means isolated means you learn from the adults that you're around, but that only works if you're around normal adults.
I'm guessing this is who you're talking about. This daughter.
Yeah, that'll do it.
That'll do it.
What you been doing? Sticking a fork in a plug socket?
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
Should we do the Berlin thing?
Go ahead, yeah.
What's that?
Okay, I think I have to share the window. You will see the amount of tabs that I have for this. Well, I'm just waiting.
Tabs.
I am out of control at this point. I have clicked share. I am waiting for Chrome to respond to my ability to click share.
I was going to say, I don't see anything on this end. So.
No, we'll just keep talking
froze.
for a while. Feel free to do something else in the meantime. I'll tell you when Chrome tells me that I can share the window.
When he finally gets to work.
This has happened every time that I've been sharing something. It just took ages to pop up.
Joey Tribbiani for 2. Tonight, 214 is going to add up to the number 65.
Hey, that math's for you, I suppose.
I was genuinely surprised that Starfleet Academy didn't do that. Oh, it's just popped up. When they said, previous people have only ever achieved... I've done the wrong thing. Oh my god, it's going to take ages to get back. I've just shared this window.
Wrong window? Okay.
No, it's not that. No, I didn't share the window. I shared the tab.
Oh, no.
So I'm going to have to wait for it to load up again. No, there was a time in Starfleet Academy where they're at 65% as the maximum thing. I genuinely thought that it would end on 69% as the achievement that the new people had got. They're missing their own jokes in this series now.
They don't even understand.
I did find it funny, though. There was a time where the Klingons... Well, the Klingon, who's supposed to be a doctor, who never gave medical attention to anybody... He's just watched his trainer die to save his life. And rather than mourn him, try and work out how to survive, care about the people coming to murder him, he just decides to start feeling up his boyfriend.
Oh
it's very strange. It's like
that's
that
weird.
brings the weirdest things out of some people, and that's not one I would want to put in a TV show.
I can only assume it was some kind of tension relief.
To create more tension in his band?
Well, remember, his boyfriend had a wound in his leg. Now, I would imagine, like, you always hear things with wounds, you like lift your leg up to stop the blood flow and everything. Do not make more blood rush to the area. That sounds like a really bad idea.
Hey, Zeus Davila, thanks for the gifted membership. Next week, the new emotes will be here. Don't worry.
That's what they say.
That's what they all say.
She's just teasing us right now. It is Valentine's Day.
It is.
I'm still waiting for the pop-up. If you've got something else you want to share, feel free.
Okay, let me pull this up. So I found this post, and I find this crazy that people have this option to use. What's this product called?
Is that like
I've just got a circle.
Can't even see it.
You can't see
can't.
it. Poor Disparu. He's in his
I don't
own
know whether
queue over there.
I don't know whether. Yeah, but if I can't, can chat see it? That's what I'm more concerned about.
I can see
Rick
it.
can see it. So this is basically a cup with a peen outline that you wear in your underwear. Why do people have products like this? Is my question.
Like so it's to give you an outline.
Yeah, in your pants.
Oh my entire thing was being held up by this share, is what
Well,
I've just
I
learned.
do guess there's the gray sweatpants look. As a fan of the gray sweatpants, I get it. I suppose. But does anyone in chat do stuff like this?
Are you going to admit it? Is that the important question?
Men use just
I was
they
thinking
just
the
do
same
stuff.
thing, Mongoose. Protection for sport. That's what I thought.
Oh, Disparu's just popped up.
I don't think any. Look, don't say it like that after what you've just shared. Oh, Disparu's just popped up.
That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. Ew,
It's like,
ew,
yeah,
ew,
actually, I'm sharing
ew,
two cameras.
ew,
Chat one is
ew.
strictly under the desk.
No.
Oh, sorry. That's on me. I'm just sitting here looking at it.
So they asked the question, why are studios ghosting film festivals? And I have a feeling we're going to find out. So it starts with Charlie XCX. She was praising at the film festivals, not shying away from political films, from films that have a real social angle, films by directors who are really visionary and have something to say about society. But then we have people like Tracy Letts. He got asked about politics. I can't speak for any other artists, but I don't necessarily feel comfortable taking away from work that they've done. Kevin James, I don't think he was at this event, but it just fits into the overall thing.
Yeah.
Doesn't weigh into politics. There are experts who know more than I do. I'm just focusing what I can do, living fun, heartfelt break from the craziness of the world. Everyone carries themselves around all day with a lot of stress. It's necessary in some ways, but you need a break. Then they asked Rupert Grint. Now, I think this is my favourite tweet of the year so far, is just him with a smug expression on a blue background going, obviously I'm against fascism.
Obviously.
Because they ask him, on the rise of in the UK, are you against the rise of fascism in the UK? And he's like, this guy has no idea what to say. Absolutely. It just pauses. Like, well, obviously I'm against it. And it like, and the thing is, as someone from the UK, I don't know what the question was about. So he definitely didn't know what the question was about. This was the thing. Oh, you won't be able to get it because I can't share audio on window, can I?
You can, but you'd have to redo it, so it's okay.
I doubt you can hear that. Yeah. Well, this is just him. But
reiterate
look
it.
at his face. That is just seconds after he's been asked, are you against the rise of fascism in the UK? I guarantee he has no idea what's being talked about. Even I'm confused. Then Michelle Yeoh also asked, it's like, a Gold Bear recipient was quick to fend off questions on the US politics. Her answer was basically, I'm not from the US. Why are you asking me any of these things? Then we had Neil Patrick Harris. This is all at the same event, by the way. Every time these people go on, they do a big panel show. It's like any kind of Comic-Con kind of panel in front of a load of journalists. And they always bring up politics every time. Every single person that gets sent out. Now, there was another article, I don't know whether I had it listed here, where it basically said, for these small indie movies, film festivals are basically the only way they can make a success. So Markiplier had to get into the cinemas on his own. That's how these indie movies do that at these events. They show it off, they hope that people notice, pay for them, get them into stuff, and actually make a success. But it seems that part of that is going in front of basic scum, which are what these journalists are, who just try and destroy their movie, destroy them as actors, get them to comment on social issues to get them on side. Now, there's a couple of comments. I see if them find them. That's not it. Straight. Oh, yeah. So he was asked the first time whether film should be political and if cinema can fight fascism. That was the question. Says, I think we live in a strangely algorithmic world. And so as artists, I'm always interested in doing things which are apolitical, because we're all humans. And as humans, we want to connect in some way. Now, that before, this guy answered first, And he was the one that got asked, do you want to fight fascism? And he said something along the lines of, I like to make films about joy, because I think that's political. And so his question was actually, do you believe in the politics of joy? Which is
What?
a weird
What?
question.
What does that even
Unironically,
mean?
yeah, I don't know.
Oh my god.
You got me.
But the thing is, later, if we can find it. Yeah, so he said, this was it. Later, after a journalist told the cast and crew that it's embarrassing to say that the film isn't political because she had access to healthcare to fight cancer themselves. That's a legitimate question. This woman in the audience sparks up and she says, I'm Harriet, or whatever her name was, Mary, and I'm a reporter for the German National Programming Association or something. Basically, she's a paid government propaganda artist. And she basically said, it's embarrassing to say this isn't political because I had health care. Whereas in America, you have health care insurance and you might not be able to get treated for cancer. And she was really like that arsey about it. And she moved on to another question afterwards. But she said, Harris was asked by this was a different journalist, do you dare to criticize your government? And do you think that democracy in the US is in danger? This is a guy talking about a movie.
They're so stupid. Like, why? It's like they need to find a problem where there isn't one.
Well,
and I
they
like
want to
these...
get a quote, I think.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like they did with a good point is, oh my gosh, Sean Gunn, whatever that dumb stuff he said during the like Superman press tour, and then they ran with Gunn says this to make it seem like it was James Gunn that said it. That's the kind of stuff that they're looking for.
But also, they win either way. So all I've been seeing for days, because this goes on for a long time, this film festival, and every day there are new artists being asked political questions, and if they don't answer the question, the title becomes, so-and-so refuses to ask political question. They're all trying to do this. I have watched House of Cards. I stopped just before the last series when the wife took over. But I've seen the rest.
I knew he was going to stop his rant to answer the question.
House of Cards has my favorite line, which is where he's sitting there and he's talking about taking him off benefits and stuff. It's like, you are entitled to nothing. It's one of my favorite lines of any TV show, the way it's delivered. But yeah, it's like, so Harris begins. Wow.
Wow.
Even when he's asked that first question, he rolls his eyes and people are like, do you want to answer it? And he kind of grins at them as if, of course I don't. You're like, well, I have my own political opinions. I'm a performer, especially in this kind of movie. I'm trying to be as inclusive as possible. I've never read the script as a political statement. It was much more just about humans growing up and having realizations about themselves, singularly, about friendship. And now it's actually getting talked about by the New York Post that more Hollywood stars are choosing silence over political commentary. This has actually become a genuinely noticed issue. And it started before. Brie Larson's done it. Matt Mikkelsen's done it. It's happened singly. This is the first time a mass of people have refused.
And it's probably better to not have your opinion out there because it's actually affected people's roles. And if we hear any like inkling of political values and its impact on a movie, people don't want to watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's what.
Go ahead, sorry. Go ahead. Now I was like, maybe they're starting to learn a little bit, because it hurts their movie. So it's like, maybe just keep your opinion to yourself.
Yeah, it's worth noting that several of these celebrities, like Michelle Yeoh, for instance, while they refused to answer the political question, they did virtue signal about something else immediately afterwards. So Michelle Yeoh's was, I don't want to be political, I don't want to comment on US politics, that's not my place. But we should have more diversity in Hollywood, especially Asian female actresses. I think that really needs to be improved.
Simu Liu.
Well, no, it's herself, right? So several of them, I think they've realized that virtue signaling over politics hurts their career. But they're still willing to virtue signal over something that benefits themselves. But what's been most interesting is just today, it was just half an hour before we started this stream, Berlin Film Festival came out with a statement defending the response to a media storm. Artists should not be expected to speak on every political issue raised to them. Yeah. This has become such a common issue at the festival. The very festival itself had to comment on it. Artists are free to exercise their right to free speech in whatever way they choose. Should not be expected to comment on broader debates about a festival's previous or current practices of which they have no control, nor should they be expected to speak on every issue. Because what's been happening, I don't think I got it in this, but there was, I think it was a BuzzFeed article that said anyone that refuses to answer any political question is a Trumper and should be treated as such. And so I think that's why this has come out.
So they're saying only Trump supporters will answer political questions. Are they paying attention?
That's what BuzzFeed, that was the narrative they were trying to spin. But like it says, even Deadline, right? To date, most festival guests have declined to offer direct responses to journalists' political-orientated questions at presses. So most people are doing this. The reason why I think they're spinning it out, because I've seen the narrative go both ways. BuzzFeed were like, if you don't answer it, you're a Trumper. The Hollywood Reporter, when Sydney Sweeney came out and said, I'm not political, I'm not MAGA Barbie, what are you on about? They were more like they'd got a scalp. Like, yaha, she's not one of yours. Look, she's saying she's not one of yours. So I think it goes both ways, depending on which is most beneficial.
Just don't say anything at this rate.
It's better to just not say anything. There.
Let people. Why divide your audience in half and hate one side or the other? It doesn't even matter.
I think it's way more than half, because I think it's way more than half. Well, as proven by the voting patterns, it's way more than half than America. And as you leave America, it gets more and more and more and more and more the further you leave America. So
I think it's funny that they said that, because when a celebrity is quiet about their political beliefs, you almost like there's like a 95% chance that they lean conservative, because if not, they would just join the rest of Hollywood, spewing all the leftist nonsense. So that's really funny that they had to throw that in, like, oh, if they're talking about it, they got to be Trump supporters. No, they're the more quieter ones, actually.
It at least means that you're disagreeable, right? That you're enough of a built-in person where it's like, you know what, I'm not just going to go for the crowd for an easy life. Who are you to tell me this thing? And that kind of behavior naturally means that you probably won't be going along with the horde, especially the anti-reality horde. But yeah, it said as we enter the first 48 hours of the festival, a media storm has swept over the festival. We feel it's important to speak out in defense of our filmmakers, especially our jury. So this has really impacted this event, and it's for the first time, like, ever.
Yeah, that's
well,
crazy.
And this a festival to come out to say that is a first. We've never seen anyone say that
in
before.
Germany. And Germany is like, Germany will ban political parties because they think they're too right-wing. So this is not like for the country to do this. There must have been a lot of complaints. What I think is probably the actors and the people on the stage have complained to the studio, being like, can you not control these journalists? Because they've all been unhinged. And the stuff they're asking about, like the rise of fascism and stuff, is like, can you go any more? In Germany, that word has specific significance in Germany.
Absolutely. Crazy.
But yeah, that was a kind of a wild thing that happened that I've not seen anyone else talk about, but it is
it's a swing in the other direction.
It's the first time that journalists setting people up have been called out by the actual event.
I like it.
All right, we got a couple of supers that we missed here. Vegas Matt, thanks for the 10. Jennifer Gardner said of Ben Affleck, when his sun shines on you, you feel it. But when the sun is shining elsewhere, it's cold. He can cast quite a shadow.
Grow up. Like, seriously. like no one's going to concentrate on you 365 days a year. Men have things to do. Like, yes, he will be around you sometimes. He won't be around you others. You're going to have to come up with your own life that you can live without another person, even when you're married to them.
I've heard that he has like certain like issues, so maybe that's more so like he like disconnects a little bit. But they're also both celebrities. He's an actor. So like,
he's going to spend months away from her at some point. Like on the other side of the world. That's just
especially because he was. I think they were married while he was doing Batman too. So like that was probably very time consuming for him.
There are marriages where they never spend another day away from each other for the rest of their entire lives. That's quite rare, especially in modern society. There are times when you're going to have to split up. You're going to have to. It is far more healthy for you to not treat your partner like some kind of 360-degree universal person that fulfills all of your needs. No, they're their own person. They have their own life, and you will have to have your own life as well that you can satisfy yourself with while you're both doing your own thing. And then you come together and... That was a bad choice of words. But as you spend time together, there will be different times.
Ian, thank you for the 50 pounds. As it's Valentine's Day, I'll drop another 50 if Disbrew lets me lick his forehead at Comic-Con.
You are not licking my forehead. What the fuck? No.
Ian.
I am not that cheap of a slag, Ian.
Why do I want to lick anyone's forehead?
I don't know. It's very weird they even made the offer.
Ian has plans. He wants to hug Jay, and apparently he wants to lick.
You can lick Drunk 3PO's forehead.
I kind of just want to just say lick Disbrew without saying the forehead bit.
Remove the forehead, but let's be scandalous.
We get a Glaswegian kiss.
Start rumors. Oh my goodness. Well, Ian is feeling frisky today.
It seems so.
It seems
Mate, you know what? I think he's just like, this guy will drink so much at that event, he will be sweating alcohol. He just wants free booze. That's what he's after. It's like, yeah, I'll lick the whiskey that he sweats out of him.
Simba. You know when Rafiki does the thing? Like Simba. That's Ian. Stop.
All I know of Simba is that meme where he's held up and then yeeses as hard as he can off the cliff.
I got it, Storexy. I totally got it. Okay. Anyways, what do you guys have coming up? I know you're not doing the morning things on Sundays anymore. Actually,
Sunday. Tomorrow at Forbidden Frontier on Nerdrotic Live at 6:30 p.m. Eastern, and then Monday I'm hoping to finish 5 Hearts Under One Roof. That is the hope. Whether it happens or not, you know, guys. If not, Resident Evil 9.
I'm a bad hugger too tall. That 9 comes out on the 27th. I'm ready for it.
Yeah, there comes a point where you're so tall, you're just like, I can't now.
No, but
the whole head part
nice.
just doesn't work. It's like, oh no.
It's like you feel like you've been like hugged tight. I don't know, from someone tall like that. I don't know.
Depends how tall.
I'm up to
There's definite upper bounds.
That is true. You don't want your head to fall in like a weird area of the body.
You are not licking my forehead. This is not happening.
He's like, I said no, dang it.
It's like, no.
No means no, Ian.
I think
look, the English have been fighting the Scottish for thousands of years. We can continue that if you want. Yeah, if I hear one weird Scottish quote about freedom, I'm defending myself.
It is the States y'all are meeting in, just so
you know. What do you have going on, just for Ian silly tonight?
My next video is about the Berlin Film Festival. I also want to do something at the Burbs, and then I've got a whole list of other things up afterwards.
Oh my god. Did you watch the entire series?
No, I just saw the first episode.
Oh, okay.
But the first episode is so racist. I'm like, I need to talk about this.
It honestly is so racist. I almost want to put it into parody, but like I don't
neutral
know if
soil.
it's in parody.
I'm sorry, you think the English colony is neutral soil, do
you? Were you done with? Sorry, what else do you have going on? Ian is distracting.
He's distracting you. He wants to lick my forehead.
It's true. You're the one.
This would be way less weird if he said lick your forehead.
No, I don't think anyone should lick anyone's forehead. Ew.
So, look, someone's forehead is getting licked.
You know,
you need a hat. Just wear a beanie.
Yeah, be the first time I've ever worn a baseball cap, unironically.
Just so that you can keep a distance. This is the safe zone.
It's like you can't even get close to me because there's a rim.
And I could see Ian being like, "I'll give you a good rimming."
Oh my god!
You took that to a whole.
That is worse than anything I've said this episode.
That is bad. Ian has got to X-ray.
You're welcome, Chad. I'm so sorry.
Goodness.
I mean, there is a soundboard. That was a very clean audio.
Nicki Minaj's fat bum for Canadian 2. So it's me, the fat bum. Nice lipstick, by the way. Thank you.
What is happening?
I was not expecting that immediately afterwards. It was even better because Wicked said it. It just came out of nowhere. Like, Wicked sounded so happy as well.
Listen, super
Oh
chat
no!
voice.
The timing of all that just beautiful.
Oh, that was the thing. In my video about the Berlin Film Festival, it talks about some Indian guy, and it says his name, which I can't pronounce, and then it says something like the God of Small Things, and I die. It's like, I can't believe your mom named you the God of Small Things.
Is it a little Thor?
So it's a tiny problem.
Oh, goodness. Well, me tomorrow, I actually have stuff going on Sunday at 12 p.m. Eastern. I will be watching the first Sam Raimi Spider-Man at 12 p.m. on Patreon. And then at some point, I think I'm going to be playing Mario Kart tomorrow night. And then, just my regularly scheduled programming during the week. So look out for that. And Monkey Hate, clean for 2. I'll be the ref for the Slickathon.
No one is licked. Someone's getting licked. It's not going to be me.
Not me.
Ian's like, listen.
We're just going to unleash Ian.
Somebody's
We'll just point him in a
forehead is getting
direction and send him on his way.
I don't know what happened at the end of this chat, but you're welcome.
Are you as flexible as a dog? You could totally do it yourself then.
Yeah, it's like that Star Trek joke. My dog's always licking his own balls. I like to do that. No, just pet him, Will.
Sponsored by KFCO finger looking good. I get it. All right, guys. I'm gonna send you over to Vera. She's I think she might be playing
licking her own balls.
No. I got bitches all on my every day.
I don't know what's happening, chat.
Licking on my balls. Is
that the Bad Bunny song?
It's
no, his is like I'll tell you afterwards.
Okay, afterwards.
I don't think I can actually say it.
We are out, and we will see you next week. Happy Valentine's Day. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Goodbye.
Bye.
I'll say it.